Okay, we have a green box, we have a live counter ticking up, so we should now be live, which of course means welcome back to the Storytime Network, where we are back with the D&Ds, and Kato apparently has something nasty planned for us, so...
Isn't that usual, though?
That
He
is
made it
pretty
a
standard,
point to
yes.
remind us we didn't get arrested.
Apparently it's
Yeah.
nastier than usual.
Young nasty man!
I didn't say nothing unusual, it's just particularly nasty.
If
That's
I
still not
get
encouraging.
if I get got by a fucking mummy,
No, we
No,
wake
I
up to
don't
Dylan
believe-
being dead by mummy.
I
Not
would rather
Seamus,
just
Dylan.
die.
Don't
I'd rather
forget
just
if you
die, but
die-
like, there's also the much worse option of getting that. What is it? The rot.
Don't forget if you die in the game in real life.
Oh god, not SAO rules.
I'm gonna personally visit your house, and by the time you see me coming, it'll be too late.
Good luck finding me. DoorDash drivers can't even find my apartment.
Damn. My man's off the grid. Anyway, are we ready?
Yep.
As I'll ever be.
Yo. Right then,
Yo
so,
ho.
last we left our heroes. Dylan. Words already.
You're welcome.
Seamus, the half-elf bard. Dyron the Genasi rogue. Felix, fucking hell.
It's
The
been a
Eladrin
while.
painter.
It's been
And
a while.
Aldane, the half-elf paladin. The four of
Woohoo.
you, plus Rua and Turim, eventually made it to a point with an oasis in the desert. You all took a break, had a bit of a bath and a soak, rested your weary, aching bones, and before you could really decide on whether you were going to stay or leave, you heard a scream, as several people were held hostage by bandits. As the skirmish happened, you various hits. Thankfully, none of the hostages were.
Okay, you're cutting out quite a bit now, Kato.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Most of that last sentence was unintelligible.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Am I any better?
Yep.
For now.
Watson, yes. What was the last thing you heard?
The start of the bandit attack.
Yes. So when the bandit attack happened, none of the hostages got killed, but you did suffer several scrapes and injuries. Apart from Ruma, he took no damage at all.
Oh yeah, because he's now
He just has
bona fide badass.
he did some training. It's also just because the bandits are more focused on other people.
He did some training off screen and achieved the level of Super Saiyan.
So, afterwards, there were lots of you. Well, two of you actually passed out. And some of you had to watch as your friends were basically unconscious as a very horrible earthquake took place. And you see a beam of red light distance where you presumably know your destination is.
Why is it
you-
always like this?
You've since what?
The beacon has been lit.
The people who are passed out have woken up. You're all kind of back on the road now. Not great, but it's still you're getting to the point where some of you are passing out. You're also getting closer to enemy. Things might only get worse from here on out.
And of course, my brain is trembling.
Your brain quivers with anticipation.
You mean with anticipation?
Yeah. That. So, as you're continuing along, it's getting to the point where it's starting to get dark, too bad. It's still like only just leaving the evening, so it's probably like nearly 4 p.m. All of you give me a perception check, and I want Aldane to give me a D100.
Lovely. Well, I'll just get the D100 out of the way right now.
Uh-oh.
You want everyone to
that's
do a
me.
perception?
Yes, everyone.
Okay.
Oof.
It's not the most amazing of starts.
This
No,
one is this rolls from Rua. Oh.
It's not the most amazing of starts.
This is not an auspicious beginning, no.
This is from Turum. Okay.
Joy.
I don't suppose
So-
Turum had advantage, did they?
No,
Worth a shot.
they
Whoops.
didn't. So, you notice as the things are going on, find yourselves on edge. Just with everything that's going on, you find yourselves a bit jumpy. The moment you see like a tumbleweed, you end up reacting. You see Turum actually shooting a tumbleweed with fireball. Just on reaction. You know, the camel doing really great. They're quite nervous, bringing them closer. So that, to be fair, the beam of light did die out, but it's still, you know, still not great. You know, you're going into the danger zone.
Mm-hmm.
And so, as you're traveling along, Seamus, with you being far behind, you do struggle to sort of see. You see in the what looks like in the far distance, and eventually you see it as well, Dairon, some water up ahead, like probably a small oasis of sorts, just along the road. Seamus, you can tell it's not mirage, thankfully. And yeah, seems to be quite the fortunate occurrence. It seems probably good to camp out at when, you know, you do stop to rest. As you're traveling along, though, how do I describe it? Dairon, just because you're at the front, you see a man in the middle of the road, like walking along your way, on the lonesome. I'm gonna bring you to the map.
And he said,
Where is it now? Here we go. You all see it? Also, Roll20 seemingly has done an update, because I changed the background like this outside doors. Yes, do you all see the map?
Yes.
You're on the you're on the far right of the map.
Who dis?
So you see this gentleman dressed in this like quite stylish garb. You can tell he's a musician, or at least he has music instruments on his person. And he just waves overhead, like does an overhead wave at you guys.
Can I
He
get
just-
Can I do a vibe check?
Vibe check.
You're checking his vibes, are you?
I
You
mean,
have
more.
failed the
I just wanna,
vibe check.
like, can I get a sense of like what he's wearing and like
Yeah.
based on what
So
is he more of a refugee fleeing or just a random guy who's like, I'm a traveler, I'm not caring about what's happening around me.
So, I'm gonna say you and Felix and Rua can do an insight check on him because those three are at the front of the cart. Wow,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
the second one.
Ouch. What about you, Mill? Are you gonna do an insight check?
No?
Millington?
Mel?
Uh-oh.
Mill?
Alexis Ferris.
Mill? Mill?
He
Sorry.
shit-talked Margaret. He shit-talked Margaret Fat too much.
Sorry.
It's alright.
I'm
Yes, can you
very
give us-
tired.
It's alright, can you give us an insight?
13.
So, oh god. So between the two of you, Dyron and Felix, you notice he's carrying instruments on him. He's got like a face covering, which to be fair, given the sand and, you know, the general desert, he's got like quite sandy brown hair as well, and quite like loose clothing, good enough to, you know, keep one's. It's good. He's clearly dressed for the environment. But you notice him waving his hands overhead as he takes a few steps forward. Let me just check. This far, and he just says, "Hello, travelers. Fancy meeting you here. I hope you're not heading in the direction of that light. It's very dangerous."
I don't trust him.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah,
question.
name.
Good question, to be fair. Let me check my notes.
Name and allegiances, please.
Why do you have to check your notes for a name?
He has amnesia.
Can I see your travel bit? No, I'm kidding.
Let me see. Where is his name? I did the sensible thing and mixed him in with all of the general NPCs for Pahala.
Clever girl.
So... Here we are. This is his name. Nesturtai. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, next shirt tie.
And he unfurls his what's it called? His lute over his shoulder. Does a quick strum of his music. You see, I'm merely a traveller. You know, I wander the world, explore, see, meet people, entertain them.
Mm-hmm.
How have you?
That's what the last bard said, and then he stuck around forever.
Hey.
Worry not. Don't worry, I don't intend to steal your friend's niche.
How have you been surviving with all the zombie attacks?
Good question. You see, I was travelling with some friends of. However, we got separated in the sandstorm a while back. I was told there was an oasis with a bit of a settlement further down here, you know, pointing from where you came from, out of character. So I was hoping maybe I could meet them there, or at least wait until they could, you know, head this way.
Sorry, one more time, Kaido?
So yeah, he's basically saying how he got separated from his friends, but he's heading to the you came from, see if he could meet back up with his friends, if they are there.
Would your friends
Or is-
happen to be bandits?
Oh, perish the thought! No, I'd never associate such.
Okay, good, because we slaughtered all of them.
We killed a lot of bandits just
He-
just an hour ago.
He gives you a really uncomfortable, as if like, why would you boast about that?
Oh no, just a
Fuck
warning. You're going
bandits.
to run into some corpses, and they might become undead, so be careful about that.
No, we
Lovely.
burned all the corpses, it's fine.
Oh,
Well,
right, we did that. So,
Darren's
no
just-
worries. No
Dyer's
worries.
just like, at this point, just joking. Like, it's just black comedy at this point.
Sorry to unsettle you. We didn't mean to. We just wanted to give you fair warning that you might smell some stuff over there, and it's not going to be pleasant.
Thank you very much for the warning. But
So,
yes,
where are you coming from?
he points behind himself. You see, how do I describe this? I was actually came from Sandtusk. And, I was told to leave, evacuations and all that. I mean, well, my friends and I, of course. And then, the earthquake happened, that ominous beam of light, and then, I decided to get out of Dodge. I don't suppose you're by any chance, however.
What was that, Kato? You cut out a little bit.
I don't suppose you happen to be bandits, though.
No.
We are.
That'd be
We're on a
very,
mission.
that'd be very unpleasant if it was the case.
Nope. On official business.
Oh, where are your credentials? For all I know, you could just attack me right now and take all actions.
We really have no need of that.
Do we know that Rue is traveling undercover at the moment?
He's not brought it up, to be honest. He's not said if he is or isn't.
Out of character, I'm not going to be the one to out him this time.
I look at Rua, just be like, "Do you want to take this?"
No? I mean, I don't really care if people know who I am.
This is the
I'll-
King of Cordis.
Oh! Oh, that helps me immensely then.
Oh, I
Yeah,
really.
boy.
And you notice as he's strumming on his lute, and I want everyone,
Yeah.
except for Turim, because he's out of range, they are out of range, to roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Ah, god damn it!
Yay!
No!
Finally!
I actually
wait.
have a proficiency in this.
Fortunately,
I don't like
Seamus
where this
and
is going.
Turum get +4 on that.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Who was that?
Rua.
Because
Oh, no.
Term's out of range.
no!
Well, you get to 11, Dylan. Is that enough to pass, though?
Probably
No.
not.
Probably not.
No.
Didn't think so. What about Turum?
Turim didn't need just out of range.
Ah, okay.
I told you we
Let
should
me-
have been suspicious of this person.
Let me change the music.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
As he plays his music, Seamus, you look over and you see.
Counterspell.
No, you're not in range.
Damn it.
You look over to Turim and Aldane, and you are afraid of your safety.
Oh,
If
no.
you don't kill them first, they're
Oh,
going to kill
no.
you. And Dairon and Felix, you see Rua immediately drawing the Moonblade.
This is a bad place to be.
As we pause in time, as I find the correct music that I want to use.
I assume you want us to roll initiative.
Yes, actually.
Dun,
Wait.
dun, dun.
Now you can.
Dun 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 dun.
Damn it!
Wow.
To be fair, Jack, I think that's your best initiative roll for quite a while.
Probably, but it's just really sad that I'm like right below Seamus, even though he technically rolled the same number as me. Actually, no. I rolled a 10, and he rolled a 6.
He rolled a 6. Because he's got dex.
Yeah. I dumped
Dex,
Dex
Dex.
because I'm a strength paladin, okay?
To be fair, it's one of them. You either dump strength or you dump dex. There's rarely a need to go mixed.
Mm-hmm.
If this game had more of an emphasis oh, strength hits harder, but dexterity has alternate effects like damage over time, or is more accurate, then that'd be different, but 5th edition doesn't do that. Strength is technically better to use stronger weapons, but dex users usually get more attacks, or just...
Well, Dex also helps you out with your AC as well.
Yeah.
Well,
But
paladins
it,
tend to
like-
wear pretty heavy armor, so...
To be fair, it's actually usually better to last if you're a boy, if only because you can let the spellcasters drop their AoEs or terrain or negative effects without the, you know, the melees getting caught. It's the only reason why evocation wizards are so great is because they can just drop fireballs and not care about the melees. Where's the music that we'll use? Is it this one? No. What the hell is it? No. Fuck it, I'll use this one. Here you go, Millington.
Well, that title's not concerning.
It's not very, actually. I wouldn't say it is. So wait, what happened? Oh my god. So... okay. God, everyone rolled shit on their initiative today. Well, except for Ruin Turim, I haven't rolled for them yet, because I've been doing other things. Oh no!
Welp!
Oh, fuck.
Welp!
Well, at least Term gets to go before me.
Oh no.
Fine, everything's fine, guys. It'll be fine.
I hate brainwashing spells. I really do.
Well, Dylan, you get to take out some of your aggression on
as
over
this
all the jokes we've been
happens-
making.
You also begin to look around and you see several creatures putting their heads through.
Oh no.
Now, I'm no expert, but what does it take to break out of the typical brainwashing spells?
Oh, one sec. Good question, Aldane. Let me have a look. So, each time you take damage, you can repeat the saving throw. Ending effects. Let me. Enemies. So yeah, each time you you can repeat the saving throw. Until then, you can't.
Okay. So, we just need to beat him up. Gotcha.
I mean, easier said than done.
I'm in melee range. I'm fine.
But
I
yes.
don't want to be in melee range, thank you.
The thing is, not only do you see that, the hand to the south of the map, you see someone almost Undertaker style lifting up from the ground and standing up. And you see a face you thought you would never see again.
Oh no.
You see a very familiar barbarian woman.
Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna have to beat up Seamus before I take her on.
So Seamus also failed?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was Seamus and Rua who failed.
Yep.
Enemies abound. One of my friends told me about this one, so I was like, yes.
He's Abound is such a wicked ass spell.
So it's Rua's turn.
I think I have enemies abound.
Yeah, you do.
You have a
I just
lot of
never
spells
use it.
you don't use.
So
You're very one note as a bard, pardon the pun.
So Rua takes the sword out, and I'm gonna make a roll. odd or even again?
Odd.
Good for you. You're the one who's get hit by Rua.
Great. Perfect. That's what we want.
As he takes the Moonblade out and strikes at you,
Well,
misses. Then he tries again
let's
Nope,
go.
that hits.
for 8 damage. And I need
Okay.
you to make a Constitution throw.
Ouch.
You are now stunned by Rua.
Great.
Can't do that. Oh.
So is the stun a saving throw thing that he can reroll on his turn, or
At the end of until the end of your next turn.
Oof.
ouch?
This lasts for a while.
So it lasts for a full round, basically.
So, yeah. And now, as Rua does Flurry of Blows on you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 2 attacks, 2 melee attacks. That has advantage, so that's a 16. Does that hit?
Nope.
Wow. That one
That
does,
does.
though. So what I imagine is, as Rua cuts you and tries to go for a hit, Felix manages Rua in the cart, fails to do it again as Rua punches you right in the face. So you see the barbarian woman who you've not seen in a while, as she lets out a scream of fury and
And
begins
she roared a
to
terrible
rush.
roar.
She rushes over to Felix.
Ruh-roh.
And goes in with the axe.
This seems harsh.
Yeah? 15 hits?
Misses.
Does it?
Misses.
Oh.
Haha.
She tries again
That one hits.
for minimum damage. 7.
Nice.
You know what? I'll take that.
Alright. This is the end of... Yep, that's your turn. So you can't do anything, Dairon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot actually. I need to roll these creatures. I forgot to get their thing off. Let me find them. 8. Okay.
Bottom of the turn order. Excellent.
There we are. Right. So Darren's turn gets missed. Turim looks over. And what's Turim going to do?
Help them. I can get Seamus.
Okay.
Are you sure about that? I go before you.
Do you
Well-
really think you could do much damage to me?
Yes. Especially because you're wearing heavy armor.
The confidence on this man. Anyway.
Bro, you forget I have heat metal.
Anyway.
You also forget you are in melee range.
Anyway. Turim looks over and... What's Turim going to do? Huh. I am going to say Turim gets out of the cart, which means, Seamus, you need to make an opportunity attack on Turim.
Oh. That can't be a spell, can it?
Indignation.
It's gotta be. Okay. I didn't want to hit him with indignation if I could help it.
You have no choice, unfortunately.
You are
Yep.
under the effects of a spell.
Hits.
minimum damage.
Yep.
That happens. Turim gets nicked by Jack, and then moves over a little more to here, and is going to drop a shatter on the two creatures nearby. Let me just check something. 10-foot radius. Okay. Okay. Yep, that's. Now Turim has to roll damage. For wow. 8 damage.
Oof.
Do they pass? Let's see. Because they might, and then this is a complete waste of time. It's not a waste, but no, they both failed. They both damage.
That's good.
As the weird insectoid creatures with like reddish, with a reddish body, screech in pain, and you see weird liquid secrete from parts of the body.
Wait.
That's Turim's turn. Turim is then going to move away near the camel. Felix's turn. You are caught between a rock hard abs and a Rua place.
Mm-hmm.
Misty step. Misty step.
I would feel really bad.
I know, I was...
That might actually be your best option, though.
That said, I can avoid, taking that flank at the very least. So, nope, I'm on ruler.
You can
I
move
will
up
say-
or down,
Whoop.
yeah.
As you're in melee combat, you notice the elven woman, her eye really unhealthy, really things. Very bloodshot eyes, and a lot of her features look really pale. Looks like she probably came back a little bit wrong.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. I write her name down. I probably did.
Eh.
Nope. Don't think I did.
No
To be
problem.
fair, it's been quite a while.
Yeah? What now then?
Shocking grasp on Rua.
Okay. He doesn't have armor. He just
He does have
holds
a
it-
metal arm, though.
doesn't count as armor though.
Mm.
He holds out his sword, and just nearly jabs you with it, and you have to recoil back, as it does not hit, I'm afraid.
Alright.
Is that everything?
Do you have bonus action? A couple of bonus action spells I could use. I will cast Shadow Blade.
Okay. Cast Shadow Blade, and that's your turn.
Yeah.
Aldine.
Wait, no, isn't it Seamus's turn?
It's my turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just barely before me in the turn order.
Seamus is
Oh, right,
9.14 and Alden is
Oh,
One by
yeah,
9.08.
6
sorry.
100ths.
No, it's because the previous turn order thing didn't delete everything, even though I did delete it last time.
Now, Kaido, out of character, is Seamus under the spell enough in his mind to not want to hurt the camel, or would he hurt the camel too?
You are unable to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures you can see as enemies until the spell ends.
Okay.
So that you don't discriminate.
In that case, I'm gonna be hitting.
Whatever's your
In that
highest,
case-
whatever's your highest damaging spell, or anything that like is really nasty.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Thunder Wave to hit 1, 2, 3.
I was gonna say shatter or heat metal.
Heat metal would be a lot more malicious, honestly.
It's one of those things.
Well, let me tell you my reasoning. Thunder Wave, because Seamus knows that Aldane is a melee fighter, Thunder Wave can push him backwards, and as a bonus, can damage 3 for the price of 1.
Sure.
I
Okay.
really wish you would use this kind of strategy in our fights against, not us.
I'd say at a high level though, because you really want them to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, could you use this level of strategy when you're fighting for us?
Like level 3 maybe might be shiesty.
That's what I was gonna do, level 3.
Instead of,
go for it,
just
my friend.
pinging off Eldritch Blasts when you have very many higher level spells.
SMH.
This cart's destroyed as well by.
Yeah, it would be hilarious if I got max rolls.
It would not be hilarious. It would be very aggravating.
Okay, Al, you need to make a con saving throw. Just turn the camel.
The camel and Turum get +4.
Yep, they get
Yes.
massive.
I just imagine Turin temporarily removes the mask to wipe the sweat off the brow, and then just says boom as they like, oh fuck. Turin passes, and what does the camel get?
Come on,
I
camel.
just imagine
Come
reverb
on,
fart
camel.
with Thunder Wave. I
I'm
just
gonna make
imagine it's a reverb fart.
This is going to be a public roll for camel.
Come on, camel. You can do it.
Camels get +2 as well.
So
Oh, that'd
plus
be a
plus
+6.
6 overall. Yeah, camel passes.
So Aldane takes damage.
How much?
And he gets pushed back.
Yep, so this is what? 48? Yeah, 48 for damage.
Damage is already rolled. It's 15.
Yeah, 15.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm stupid,
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
15 thunder damage, so the camel only takes 7. Turum only takes 7. But Aldane takes the full damage and is pushed away.
I am now at
10 feet.
69 hit points. Nice.
Nice.
So you push,
so-
you push 10 feet away, Aldane.
I know.
I'll move it.
I got it.
Right. So you are just
And-
pushed off.
Yeah. And do you know what else Seamus would do in a situation like this?
Something stupid.
You wouldn't give
If he
Bardic-
thinks he's surrounded by enemies,
Yeah.
he's gonna run the fuck away.
Yeah, he would. He would.
You know,
gonna
I was
say-
gonna take it easy on you and just punch you a couple times, but now I'm going to spear you. You brought this
I
on
couldn't
yourself.
get behind any cover.
It's
so
not his fault.
Yes,
I
it
didn't
Aldane's-
move it to get behind the
Yes,
head.
it is. Javelin
Aldane-
time.
Oh, no. I just imagine Aldane's like, fuck it.
God damn it, Jack. Why do you have to come with the bravado? That was doomed to failure.
I'm gonna say you can't move through the cart like that. You'd have to move around it because it is a physical object.
Didn't you say the cart was destroyed?
It'd be damaged. If he
So
did
it's about
shatter,
here.
it would have. If he did
I
shatter, it
imagine
would have been
Seamus
destroyed.
is sticking his tongue out at Aldane.
I'm gonna use a
I'm not-
bonus action, and I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on... Who has the lowest AC between Felix and
Me.
Dairon?
I do.
You don't fucking get it!
So
I think I have an 18. Felix is a 17.
Yeah.
Okay, Felix, you get
I'm also
Shield of Faith.
ridiculously more squishy.
so Seamus, would you, knowing that they're your enemies, happen? If you know what I'm getting at.
Oh, yeah, he like Seamus would probably let that happen because it's not an offensive spell. I would usually only use counter spell like to block like offensive
Fair.
spells,
Good point. So
or like like enemies abound. I would use it on.
the monsters.
Also, do I get to roll again to break enemies bound, or no?
No, you haven't
You need
taken
to take
damage.
You made this so
Oh.
much harder on yourself by not letting me punch you.
This boy zooms in at you, and huh. Give me a dexterity saving throw as this monster approaches you and extends its antenna. You watch it extend out, and you nearly get hit, but you make sure to like away.
Juke? I just juke out of the way?
Juke it out the way. Let me move this over. Okay, so that's that. You watch as another creature appears of the same kind from around the corner. As this boy also zooms across and gets there before it can do anything. The others, one begins to dash, giving 100 feet movement. Actually, no, one can't dash. My mistake. So gets to there via dashing. This one runs in. This one getting there, and this one gets to Turim. So the one on Turim is going to do an attack. Is going to try and bite at Turim, actually. Landing a 4, so Turim just shoves it a foot.
Oh yeah, Felix, mark yourself as being shielded of faith.
It's fine, I'll remember.
Question. Dyron and
Answer.
Felix. You have metal armor?
No.
I have studded leather.
Yeah, studded leather. Is that metal?
Don't think it is sufficiently metal.
No.
I mean, it's the description of it in 5th edition in the PHB says made from tough but flexible leather. Studded leather is reinforced with close-set rivets or spikes. And like, a rivet is a metal clasp.
But it's not connected.
No, no problem. Just semantics.
It's a matter of semantics, really.
Let me see though. So I'm gonna say they just go to one of them goes to bite Dyron, which has flanking with Rua. For a 16 non-natural. Like modified.
That misses.
On Dyron?
What?
Darren, Gen said Darren has 18 AC.
Right.
18, yes.
Yep, that misses. And then one of them goes to attack you, Felix. For a
For a what?
natural 2.
That misses.
What? No.
If
Crazy.
it didn't miss, I wouldn't know how I would have survived this long.
So you see in the far distance there's another one of these creatures that just sprints across. And then you see another one popping out.
I hate these things already, and they haven't
Doing-
even done any damage to us.
Doing a dash to get there. And that's their turn. The Bard, your new best friend, you know. What is he going to do?
I knew we shouldn't have trusted this fucker.
Never trust a
I
bard.
I should have shot him.
So you just hear How far does this reach? Is that close enough? No, it's not. You. So the bard begins to move, and he just runs up this path
Hang on a sec.
in a dash, finding him. Ruin. Ruin takes the Moonblade, and Darren's still stunned. Goes.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but enemies abound makes it such that they will attack anyone within range, right?
Whenever the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose at random. But I don't know. I would recognize Dairon being the more dangerous of the two right now.
Fair.
Given Dairon's skill set, you know. Because the thing is, Rua can still chase Felix down with his speed. Dairon's more wiry. And so this is a 19 to hit for
That hits.
11 damage.
I can't uncanny dodge that, so.
Yep. Rua then strikes again. 24 for 12 slashing damage. And then Rua is going to activate Astral Self, which means Dairon, Felix, and the camel must make a saving throw. Oh, so do the monsters and the barbarian.
Which saving throw in particular?
Dexterity.
Well, I should be
the
good
two
at that.
The two monsters failed.
Is this a magical effect?
It's weird because it doesn't say magic or anything. It's just energy. And he's not.
Oh, wait.
He's not really casting a spell. He's just using like, I guess, full power.
Wait, with enemy abounds, isn't that a psychic effect?
Pretty
It's
sure
not.
it is.
Because
It's
if
not
it is,
charm.
I'm... Well, no. But with indignation, I'm immune or like resistant to psychic effect.
So wouldn't that be advantage on saving throws against those?
What is the exact effect though? In the item description.
Let me look.
I'm gonna be honest, even if it gives you advantage, Dylan, it's not gonna help you. 7 was your highest.
Yeah, it just says resistance to psychic damage in the
Yeah, that's
description.
probably just advantage
Yeah.
then.
Mhm.
So yeah, it doesn't actually help because it's psychic
Yeah, I think I
damage.
would have failed either way.
Yeah.
But, just for future reference, I gotta
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, still good to know. But yeah, so Dairon, you also need to make a dex save. You can still make the saves. It's just you have this. Is it actually? Oh no, you automatically fail. Ignore me. I'm stupid.
Okay.
I'm getting mistaken. Sorry about
Well- Does evasion still count?
that. I would say no because you can't physically move. It's you
Okay.
are considered incapacitated. The camel passes, but the two creatures don't, and the barbarian. She has danger sense.
Yes.
And she gets a natural 20. Physically can't get any better than that.
So this is very quickly turning into a very frustrating encounter.
Yeah? So this 2d6. As everyone... Well, the people who fail take 7. Everyone who passes only take 3 damage. Which is only the barbarian that takes 3 damage. You actually hear her say, as she points at Rua and says, "Side idiots."
I did not catch any of that, Kaido.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So the barbarian woman points at Rua and just says, "I'm on your side, you fool."
He doesn't care. He's under enemies abound.
Rua's just on a rampage. Speaking of, actually, it's Barbarian's turn as she goes to strike at Felix.
Yeah.
That is a... What's that plus? A 17.
Misses, thanks to Shield of Faith.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That is... another miss.
Hooray.
She does not hit. Daron, you are now no longer...
Oh, thank you, Jesus Christ.
Who dat?
I'm going to look at Rua and say, "Wake the fuck up." Is Rua's not wearing armor, right?
Nope.
Okay. Aiming with isolation.
Okay.
Like I get advantage.
Yeah.
15 misses. And that's all I can do.
Unfortunately. You hate
Why are we
to
having
see
such
it.
a hard time hitting our brainwashed friends?
You don't want to hurt them, you care too much.
Turim, could you cast Hold
I would
Person
think
on
it's the
Seamus so I
perfect
could beat the
excuse.
shit out of him?
Kind of in my own problems right now.
Fair enough.
Tarim's going to do the sensible play. No.
He can still move up one space if he wants to.
Casting lightning bolt, hitting 5 of these fucks.
Clever.
Tarim's going to do it at level 4. For some good damage. That's some really good damage.
Oh!
Oh, diggity damn!
37 damage.
Jesus.
I think even if they pass, they might be dead.
First one fails. Instantly killing it.
Nice.
Second one passes. Half of 37 is...
That'd be, 16. No, 18.
This creature is near... The one above Felix is at... So, Seamus could probably kill it with an Eldritch Blast.
Fortunately, Seamus doesn't want to kill it because he's, busy
second
being
one-
Which
a
he would
runner.
use, seeing as that's the only spell he actually uses.
The second one also
Me, me.
passes. Leaving the creature also at Death's Door. The fourth one, sorry, fails, instantly killing it. And the fifth one also fails, instantly killing it.
Clutch move, not gonna lie.
And then Turim's going to move above Felix, and the other creature to give him advantage. As it's Felix's turn.
Actually, maybe I shouldn't point this out, but I'm good sport. I did take damage, and I did have Shadow Blade, so...
Oh yeah, roll it. Thank you. You
Damn it.
pass.
Just!
What a good
Oh,
sport.
Just!
It's the DC's the 10 are half of the damage you took, whichever's higher.
Yeah, it would be 10.
Yeah.
How's Daron looking right now?
I have 20 HP. No, 13. I'm bleeding profusely.
Right.
Rua is gaming on Daron right now.
Couldn't you just grab Dyron and do Thunderstep?
That's
The
what I'm
camel.
considering. But A, camels. B, Turim.
You know what's
Also-
fair?
Also, your cart in general, you'd have to hit it.
That's why I was asking. 'Cause
This
it's
is partly why I did this encounter, so you deliberately would be considerate of your stuff.
Also,
The villains
C.
don't care.
C.
You just see him waving. You just see him sticking his head, waving like, haha, hello.
Yeah, like, trust me, dude.
Hello.
I've thought about that. It's not a great option.
Fair enough.
It's really not a great option. If I could get away with it, I would, but I can't right now.
Sorry for bringing it up, then.
It's fine, but but yeah, it's really not my. It's my last resort. Okay, it's very much
It's a
my last
desperation
resort.
move, yes.
It's basically if next round we're both on death's door, that's what I'll try and do. But I'm not holding out hope that I'll actually manage it. Fuck. Right. Shadow Blade on Rua. Please. Please tell me that hits.
Does it? Yes. Barely. That's his 8.
Damn it,
God
that's
damn.
a decent roll.
Rua got more during the level up to get. So he's got 18 dex AC.
It's a decent damage roll, but...
Good damage roll, so that is... So now he can make a...
For the love of God, pass.
an intelligence saving throw.
For the love of all the gods, pass, please.
Rua's one of the worst people to have gotten this.
Thank God.
See, as you cut Rua, you just like... what the hell's going... oh, he just looks at Dairon, sees his own bloody sword. I'm so sorry, Dairon.
You fucked Darren shit, now I'm out. I'm gonna Misty Step.
Misty Step right on top of Seamus, please. Just fuck him up. Fuck him up.
He doesn't have any attacks left, though.
As you
And
do
it's my
that,
turn next.
as you do that, you try step, you can't.
Alright, fair enough. Does that use my use of Misty Step up?
Yeah, it
Alright.
eats the spell up.
Alright, I just wanted to make
You
sure.
just see your friend like, haha, hello. He just waves and then goes back by the rock.
Meh. As long as Rua's not under the effects of the spell anymore, okay?
The fight's suddenly taken a turn for the more favourable to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Aldane,
It's Seamus's turn, remember?
what? Oh my god, the turn order's glitched. There we go.
Ooh, what to do? What to do?
Hold still so I can punch you already.
I would say you wouldn't want Aldane to keep hitting you. And what spell do you have that would be really good at disabling Aldane?
Oh, I could, but I don't want to get too close, because melee.
Honestly,
You can run away
I think you should use your
You
first
can-
instinct,
you
Seamus,
can-
which is to Eldritch
you can-
Blast.
You can run. You can run away after casting heat metal, though.
True. Well, I was thinking shatter, because then I can hit 3 people.
But them creatures are clearly engaged with Aldane, and to be fair, you know how scary Aldane is.
Well, isn't enemies abound like I see everything as enemies?
Yes.
Yes, but
So why
that-
wouldn't I attack the other 2 as well?
because you know
If
how.
I could do shatter and attack
thing-
all 3, wouldn't that be in
So
my favor?
my argument is, you know how good Aldane's Constitution is, and those monsters are clear. You actually can tell those monsters are fixated on Aldane. Like they're actually not even giving you any attention. They're on Aldane.
Also, if I'm afraid of them, can't I not move toward them?
Yeah, so you can just move around the hand that's behind you. You know, like here.
Well, you'd have to go around it.
Can I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
say,
well,
Kado, egging Seamus to attack Aldane is a little unfair.
That's the whole
Yeah.
point of enemies abound.
Again, though, you're egging him to do the thing that
Dylan is making a
harder for
legitimate.
us, which is
Yeah.
annoying.
Dylan is
I'm
making a
making a
legitimate decision based on his knowledge, though.
That's fine.
Like,
I'm just
Yeah.
yeah,
Just
fine.
I'm gonna
let me
shatter and
shoot her.
run. I'm gonna
Okay,
shatter
fine.
and run.
Okay.
I get it. The point of the
Yeah,
encounter
fine.
is supposed to be, fucking annoying and hard, but
Yeah.
I
you
don't
are
like
egging
annoying
you are egging
encounters, and I
Dylan
don't
to
think
do something
anyone
he
does.
doesn't want to
Yeah,
do.
okay.
It's still his decision.
It
Okay,
wouldn't make
I get
sense
it.
to me.
All right, do your thing.
Ow.
So I have to make a Constitution save, right?
Yep.
Fuck me.
God damn it, Jack.
Why are my saving throws sucking right now?
Uh.
And I'm gonna go run and hide behind the hand over here.
Let me see something. Where are you moving to? Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, time's run out. My turn.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask, can I cast Bardic Inspiration on myself?
It doesn't work like that.
I know. I figured it was just.
Arc
Yeah.
Inspiration is one of those spells that does not allow for self buffs.
You have to have a special subclass for that.
So you're saying there's a chance? I'm kidding. Go ahead, Jack. It's your
Okay.
turn.
15 feet. 15 feet.
You take an attack of opportunity
Go ahead, roll
before
it.
you move.
See if it hits.
I just need to check something because they have abilities. Okay. So it's gonna try and bite you. For a natural 5.
Yeah, that misses.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, Seamus, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. Which do you prefer?
Beep beep.
Hard way it is! I'm gonna stab him with outrage.
I think Jack's taking out some aggression on Dylan.
Okay.
That
This is,
also
this is
misses.
brotherly love. This is
That
some
also
brotherly
misses.
love right here.
That also misses.
Jack, what the fuck?
Why are shit?
You don't want to hurt your friend. You just feel considerate.
I very much want to hurt him. Can I use a bonus action to grapple him?
No, it doesn't work like that, I'm afraid.
Alright, bonus action.
I wish it would.
Bonus action, offhand dagger.
You have your shield.
Oh, shield bash then. What's that
It doesn't.
roll?
It doesn't work. You need that. It doesn't work like that. You need defeat for that.
Is there
That
is there a bonus action with which I can hurt this motherfucker?
No, not with the abilities you have currently.
Not with that attitude.
Can I tackle him?
No, sadly. I wish you could, but you can't.
Why am I having so much fun with this?
Because you like annoying me, because you're a little shit.
It's the mon-
This is
it-
Little
it's-
brother's prerogative.
So it's
Yes.
the monster's turns.
No, I
They're
haven't
go-
decided on my bonus action.
Okay, sorry.
Hmm. Oh, that's not one I can use. Nope, 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 nope. No. No.
What range are your healing spells?
They're all touch healing spells.
Darn. Well, worth a try.
Paladins of ranged healing would be too powerful.
Yeah. Also, again, if one of you guys could help me hold this asshole down so I can actually beat
We're a
the
little
brainwashing
busy.
out of him.
We
They're
are a
all
little busy.
indisposed.
Yeah, I
We were
get
just
that,
dealing
but-
with Rua, okay? We were just a tiny bit busy.
we're
Alright,
trying.
I'm just gonna harness divine power to restore my spell slot then.
Smite him.
Yeah, I'm gonna smite him.
Remember that we do sort of need him.
To be fair, even 1 point of damage could make Seamus out of it. Sadly, it's not one of them where if you did like, oh, if you blasted him with 20 damage, you'd immediately recover.
I wish it was the case. That would make things so much easier.
It would, but it'd be too easy to metagame and cheat that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the monsters. So, you know, Saldane, the monsters specifically chasing you, and they eyeing your equipment up. Very much so.
They want my equipment?
They're eyeing up your equipment.
Why do they want my equipment?
Well, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, the first of 2.
Ah, fuck nuggets. Well,
What are they doing to cause these dex saves?
So, the creature extends its antennae, scraping it along your metal armor. And so, how do I describe this? So, you notice the antenna secretes this liquid that the moment it's in your armor, it begins to rust on contact.
oh, hate that.
You take a permanent -1 penalty to your armor.
You know I have lesser restoration, right?
That isn't... Lesser restoration works in creatures, not objects.
This is
Fuck.
This needs to be mended.
Okay, Kaido, we really need to talk about your love for encounters that really, really aggravate us with the bullshit.
Oh, I've got
Because
mending.
this is not fun. Oh, you do? That
Yeah.
helps.
I think
I
Rua
just
does,
think that...
Rua does as
Man,
well,
it's finally
actually.
coming in handy. I've had that
Oh
spell
no,
for so
Rua doesn't.
long.
I'm thinking of someone else.
I've had
I have
that. I've had that
fabricate, but I don't know if that would work for that.
Probably not.
There's
I don't
ways.
think it would.
There's ways to get around it, and I did take that into account.
Man, I've had mending for so long and not had a chance to use it.
So the other monster does the same. I need you to give me another dexterity saving throw.
Sounds better.
Yep. So, now that's happened, you hear the bard say, "Oh, looks like Rua's free. I guess I'll have to change my tune. Seamus, you are no longer enemies abounded."
Oh,
I still
Thank
feel like
God.
Aldane's gonna hit him.
I'm going to punch him regardless.
And that's because... How do I describe this?
I just imagine this guy is like Toby from Naruto.
Oh, that makes him even more annoying.
Yeah, that's how I imagine him. Because he's
I
got
always-
the face covering on too.
It's more like a face mask. He's more like he's social distancing.
Also, Toby fucking sucks as a character. Not gonna lie.
It's kind of the point. It's supposed to be like, oh, he
Yeah,
actually
if you
liked
hate
it.
him, he was well written.
No, as in, I don't think his character was well written.
It's a Naruto villain. They're never well written. Let's be real
Exactly.
here.
Also, I'd argue there's distinct levels of hatred. Some of them are good for villains, and some of them are very, very bad.
Naruto just doesn't have consistently good villains.
No.
Like
Correct.
I'd argue Orochimaru is one of the best ones, but that's
I mean-
mostly just because the bar is so low, and even then he's not that great.
Correct.
I
was
think
gonna-
part of what made him a good villain and made me hate him all the more is because he was like. I basically saw him when I watched the show first. When I was a kid, I saw him as like a child predator as well, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
this guy's fucked
that's
up."
not great.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, regardless, what
made it
what's,
easier to hate him. I will
what's
say that.
Dickhead McGee gonna do?
Felix,
Yeah?
I want you to give me a wisdom save. Actually, I need to check ranges before I pick you. You're within range, okay.
Is this a spell?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just deciding what he's gonna do. Because he has a range of spells.
Hmm.
Makes sense, you know, bard and all.
Actually, wait, what am I on about? He doesn't even need to pick any of you, he can just pick one of the monsters he's with.
Oh boy, that's not a good sign.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm having to check the monster manual.
Well, whatever he's gonna do, counterspell.
You're out of range.
Fuck!
No, he doesn't do that. He picks someone else. So
Wait,
what he's
am I-
going to
I'm
do
60 feet.
is
Oh,
You're
yeah.
75.
Just barely.
That's what I checked.
Just.
let me see. Let me
I
cook.
wish.
Let
It's
me
your
cook.
fault for running around like that.
It's not his fault.
Bro, it's not. I was enemies abounded. What did you want me to do?
Patsy
Enemies
saved.
Abound
They
is a
still so I can
nasty
hit you.
spell. Yeah, Enemies Abound isn't fun, but you know what? It can have some good tomfoolery.
Yeah, that was
In
fun.
the right circumstances.
So, where was it now? My thing's fucking up.
Eh.
You guys
Okay.
are lucky I don't prank
So,
you guys with
you
enemies abound.
notice, as he is extending his hand and playing a spell on his lute,
Counterspell.
what level?
4th.
You notice he's playing an instant, and then nothing happens, and you just say, "Fuck!"
Turnabout's fair play, buddy!
Shoes on the other foot now.
I will use
then you
all
just-
my spell slots to deny him any spells now.
Then you just see
Yes.
him walk
Be
out.
heavy.
He goes over here. Actually, he can't go over there. What? Let me. Can he reach from here? Yes. So you just see him say, "You know, Alde, it's very funny watching you clown around like an idiot. Maybe we could do that again." As he casts Vicious Mockery on you. Give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Joke's on you, that's more than my highest saving throw stats.
Yep. And
Get
nothing
fucked.
happens. And he just. Okay.
Well,
then.
Dane's just been rolling saves. That's the third save he's rolled in a row.
Fuck
then-
you, asshole.
He's gonna go back here. In
Not my
mostly cover.
fault!
I'm not
Rue's
talking to you,
turn.
I'm flipping him off.
Oh.
So now it's
Righto.
Rue's turn.
What spell did the bard try and cast that I counterspelled? Was it an action?
Yeah.
Vicious Mockery is
Oh,
an action.
ignore me. Yes, that doesn't even happen. I'm stupid. Because I'm not used to having to basically play someone with a bard's kit,
Mm.
which is why that doesn't happen. Instead, he just sits where he is. Now that it's
Fucking
Rua's
pouting.
turn,
Fucking
Want this thumb
pouting.
up his ass?
you notice Rua with his astral self. He's not even really doing anything, and the astral self is actually detaching his arm, reaching inside, and immediately putting a new one on him.
That's handy.
Hey,
Literally.
hey.
The one he puts on is the one with the very, like, almost aggressive looking, like, hand. The one that you've seen is, like, seemingly super strong.
So
Let me just-
we won't need to give him a hand.
Here you go.
Where did you pull that sound out of?
Soundboard,
Oh, there's
bitches!
a soundboard.
We have soundboard now.
Hell, I love it. Oh, wait, how do you get access to that? What?
There's a little thing under the voice connected icon that says open soundboard.
Voice connected.
So,
I wanted to use it after my first pun, but then I forgot about it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to do another one to make it fit.
I gotta say, it's pretty handy.
God damn it.
terrible.
Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this.
We all are.
We all are. Mill added a couple sound effects.
So,
Oh,
you
yes.
notice as Rua gets this new arm, he just basically moves over to the barbarian woman And just his hand suddenly, like it normally does, each joint separates from the hand on his fingers, and like platinum lines of energy form to make the fingers, and he just suddenly punches her in the face, or attempts to. As he makes a punch, yes, for 9 bludgeoning damage. Then he attacks again. Misses, unfortunately. And then he does it again as an unarmed strike because, you know, rogue.
Monk, you mean?
Monk, yes, thank you. Words.
I'm the rogue.
That just hits, actually. So you notice as Rua grabs her by the face, with only this one hand, and basically smashes her into the floor twice before pushing her off.
Give me your face!
And then she turns her attention to him and goes to strike at him, getting really annoyed and doing a reckless attack. Rolling a natural 10, which actually just barely misses him. Then she makes a second attack, and she actually hits him for how though? Oh yeah, it's the D12. She deals 10 damage to Rua. And you notice the moment she strikes him, his right arm is just attacked, explodes into tiny pieces, leaving nothing left of it.
That is a very faulty arm.
You notice the upper section of his right arm is still there. It's literally just the forearm he attached. She just gives him a smug smile as if like, what a silly fragile toy. Darren, it's your turn.
Oh, thank God. Oh, God. Let's see here. Is he behind cover?
Yeah, he is.
I mean, theoretically, I could just shoot a crossbow right at her.
Isn't point blank range actually disadvantaged?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
if you're in melee with someone else, it's still. Because I know there's a fighting style that removes that penalty.
Hmm.
You know what? Cherub, you got the bugs?
I'll do my best with these rust monsters.
Yay. And then I'm just gonna bonus action disengage. Move right there.
Ah.
And then shock and grasp.
This lady does have armor. Metal armor.
So I do have
Bonus.
I have like 3 levels of advantage.
Shame that doesn't
if
stack.
If only it worked like that.
Yeah.
I know, but I've given
I mean-
myself every advantage possible.
Yeah.
Oh god, imagine if you doubled that one.
I'm gonna be so pissed. 15.
That
doesn't
does
hit.
not hit, I'm afraid.
Damn. And that's all I can do.
Turim, it's their turn. Turim is going to. I keep looking at Sickening Radiance and be like, haha, Sickening everyone around here. Just
Hey, I didn't thunderstep you!
mutually assured destruction.
Yep.
No, instead what happens is... Is Turim going to be able to pull this spell off? Do they finally have the... did they finally have the ability to do so? No, they don't actually.
Find out
Aldane's
next
too
time
far.
on Dragon Ball Z.
Aldane's too far, which is why instead, Turim is. Where's the other ability that he has? I know. They're within range. So Turim point their hand over in the direction of the bard, because Turim can still see the bard. They just have partial cover. And they're going to use the momentary stasis ability.
Ooh.
So now this bard has to make a Constitution saving throw, and he rolls a nat 2.
Ooh.
So now that guy is incapacitated until you start hitting him.
Oh.
Aldane, you take care of what you've got.
Turim actually says, leave him alone. Until he takes damage, he won't.
Yes.
It's fine. We got this.
Oh, no, I cannot. What's it called? He doesn't say that. They don't say it specifically. They say, until I can move again, the bard won't be attacking anytime soon. That's more accurate. Felix, now it's your turn.
Cool.
The monsters above 2/1s only need to be hit once, and you would easily kill either one.
Yeah.
You have
oh.
advantage on one of them.
Or you have the barbarian that's right next to you.
I'll leave the barbarian to Rue and Darren. I'd like to not have things at my back that can, rust me. Shadow Blade on that one.
Go rusty self. Yes.
Well.
That hits.
Oh, it does.
Does it? Does it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm really sorry to say.
Oh, that was.
I'm so sorry. That's such a shitey roll.
Oh,
I'm really
man.
sorry about that.
Hey, no, it's a bonus action. Dagger
Oh. Yo?
on this one. So
Yeah?
I'm gonna have an advantage at least.
Hits.
Take
Don't
the.
forget to. Yeah, the modifier. Don't worry.
I'll just roll a d4 then.
Yeah.
2.
Exactly what you needed to kill it.
Thank God.
Oh my god. It'd been so frustrating if you magic pixel it.
Yeah.
You stab it right in its mouth and just pull it out and say, wait, I've just realized.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot. So, because you struck it with the dagger,
Oh.
the dagger begins to rust.
Alright.
That dagger now takes a permanent -1 to damage rolls.
Alright.
Seamus, if you cast haste on me, I will forgive you for all the bullshit.
I have haste?
Yes!
You sh-
I'm kidding. I know that. Yes.
I think half the party was just about to strangle you.
I'm
I was
still about to strangle you!
I was too busy chuckling to myself.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Alright,
Seriously?
I've added a dagger -1 to my attacks list.
Yeah. It is damage, not attack roll, so...
No,
To be fair,
it is on the
that-
damage.
That technically means, though, your dagger could just do no damage.
Yeah.
If the penalty drops to -5, the weapon is destroyed.
Right.
But I doubt this fight will last that long.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what's Seamus doing?
'Cause, yeah, technically I have 3 daggers, and I definitely didn't use my nice Seder Horn one on that.
That's magical anyway.
Yeah, magical weapons aren't really going to suffer the effects of that kind of thing.
Don't care,
You
I'm
know,
still
it-
not using it.
Yeah, fair.
It stays at my belt.
So what the dog's doing?
You're saving it to stab a certain
I'm
satyr.
gonna use haste on Aldane
Yeah.
Thank you.
as per his request. That's an action, so for my bonus action, let's see, Bardic Inspiration, how much is that range? 60 feet? 60 feet, okay. Let's see. I don't think I'm within 60 feet of anybody. Except for Aldane. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Dairon.
Nice. Love to see
And
it.
I'll probably use a little bit of movement.
Get that schmovement out.
Gosh, move it.
Wondering if there's a way I can... Could I go between the fingers?
Yeah, you can do that. It's not that big.
10...
Yeah, that'd be perfectly acceptable.
And then if I'm here, would that be
I'd
flanking?
say you can't go through. That finger's occupying that space.
Would this be flanking?
That would be yes.
Okay, and that's exactly 30 feet added up. So I'll go there. Just to give Aldane some flanking for his turn.
Yep.
Good to go.
All right.
You now have two. You now have 3 attacks, Aldane. Go crazy.
That is the plan. So I'm gonna attack the one that I have advantage against first.
Nice hits.
13.
Yep, you do some good damage to it. It's looking injured.
I'm yeah. I'm gonna stab it again.
Stabby stab.
Hits.
Is that
Oh.
dead?
11.
No.
Dang.
Hit it again.
A bit tankier than I thought. Nope, that's probably gonna miss.
Unfortunately, yes.
Hmm.
Alright.
So the rust monster, Grim has pointed out, this one begins to move inwards. Not really, so far behind. The one that is with Felix and Seamus. That one, Felix and Seamus, Felix and Karim. Is just going to try and bite at you, Felix,
Alright.
and fails miserably with 2.
Cool.
Natural. So the one that's not in Seamus and Aldane is going to try and use its rust antennae again. Aldane, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, and you get advantage on that with haste.
Yes, they
Yep.
did. Yes, Aldane does actually.
That saved my bacon right there.
Thank God. The
Haste
other
is
one,
really
however,
busted.
the other
Yeah,
one,
welcome.
however, the other one, however, is going to try and actually wait. Let me see, because I need to check something. No. So, Aldane, I need you to give me another dex save. You notice these two are obsessive. These two are obsessing over Aldane's armor.
I like that.
And that's their turn. The bard physically cannot do anything because Ruim is holding place. Rua's turn. So after her comment, Rua just says, "You think I need 2 arms to kick the shit out of you?"
He does have advantage.
Yes, he does. With his Moonblade, he will strike at her and fail.
Rip.
Very middling roll today.
Everyone's just not rolled.
Oh!
Spoke too soon.
Holy shit.
There we go.
Well, spoke too soon.
Rua does 17 slashing damage. You do notice though, while she's enraged, the didn't seem to cut as deeply as it should have.
Right, because rage.
But now she has to make a Constitution saving throw. Because he's going to try and stun her. I'm gonna make this a public roll.
Ooh.
Is the say if that was 40, she would have failed.
Alright.
Rua then does flurry of blows and goes to kick her in the groin. Failing. I didn't do that. So, that hits though. But I'm gonna count that 9.
Okay, who did the horn?
So she
Who do you
takes.
think did the horn? Sorry, I'll give it a more polite.
And
golf
he's
clap.
going to do another. What's it called? He's going to do another attack on her with stunning strike. Oh, God damn it!
Wrong roll? Or
No, she failed.
Ruh-roh.
She passed.
oh.
Ruh-roh.
Seamus, stop it.
So as she is like frothing in rage, you notice like bits of her skin where she's like swinging stuff. Parts of her flesh actually seem to be splitting,
Yikes.
almost as if her body is falling apart right in front of you. Because you notice as well, she was nowhere near as muscular as she is right now. She was actually a lot more slimmer. She was still like clearly muscular based on her build, but it's like she's almost hulked in terms of bulk. Like think of when Trunks tries to bulk up against Cell. It's like that. It's unhealthily muscular, based on from what you know. She died, if you remember.
Yeah.
Like, she should not be this.
Yeah,
Shredded.
and so she
You should
tries
not
to go.
be this yoked.
She just obsessively tries to recklessly attack Rua. Now, hits for 10 damage, and again fails. So Rua takes 10 damage. Rua's actually getting quite injured. He went from 57 HP to 24. And you notice as she's doing this again, she's gearing up for a third attack. And you begin to hear more parts of the inside of her body breaking. All of
That
her
can't be
body is
good.
just like falling apart, like I said. For Jesus Christ, 17 damage.
Is Rue okay?
Rua is at 5 HP.
Ouch.
Dara, your turn.
Is the barbarian
She's
recklessly
still
attacked?
going. Yeah, she's recklessly attacked, so you don't need to aim.
Right.
Everyone gets advantage on her.
Shocking shocking grasp. 21. Does that hit?
Hits.
I'm
20
not sure if
damage.
you're being disingenuous or just being a little shit.
So you basically like do a you put your hand in like a knife position and just jab into her, and you find a weak part of her armor. But the thing is, as you dig your fingers in, your hand sinks in deeper than it should have, and you just see like really unhealthily colored blood.
You really need to get this checked out. Who is your doctor?
She doesn't
Doctor
respond.
Who?
As it is Turim's turn, which means this fine gentleman is now no longer incapacitated.
Oh, it's still my turn. I think I have a
Oh,
bonus action. Sorry.
yes, I'm sorry. I forgot about that.
Can I insightful fighting the bard guy?
Yes, you can see him from here. It's not good. It's partial cover, so yeah, you can still see.
Yeah, he can probably beat that, but it's always good to try.
Yeah, he's a trained bard. He's deceitful.
Yes, I figured.
I mean, he lied from you the moment you met him, clearly.
Clearly.
So that's that turn. Now it is Turim's turn. Now Turim's going to use Seeing Radiance. Now. Hmm. I'm just thinking what's the most fun Turim can have in terms of dealing damage. Let me check something. Let me cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
No. Okay, I have an idea. So Turim's going to provoke opportunity attack. Moving through here. Drawing the ire of the rust monster, which crits Turim
Ow.
with a bite. For 14 piercing damage. That was a lot of damage actually to Turim. And then Turim just says, "You know what, Alden? You're not strong enough. Here you go." And Turim is going to cast Enlarge on Aldain.
Oh boy. What'd that do?
Aldain is now considered large. And now you deal
One
an
could
extra.
say that he's large and in
You now-
charge.
You now deal an extra D4 damage,
Oh boy.
and you're now considered large, which means you could actually reach the bar if you were to go over to him.
Yes.
Feel your turn.
Alright, let me just get onto the right screen. Shadowblade, the rust monster next to me.
Dead.
At least that
It had
sword
free.
won't rust.
It had free HP.
Well, now it's minus 12 HP.
True. So true, bestie. So true. Is that everything?
I'm gonna...
Don't you have inspiration still?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna give Painus inspiration to Rua. Just why not?
Bless. Thank you, Felix.
Because why not? Why not
We should
spread the
definitely
wealth?
take a short rest after this because I'm out of
We
bardic
should be taking a
inspiration.
long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one hit die left.
Seamus,
Ow.
Mm-hmm.
this is your turn.
It is. And
You know what, Seamus? You dishonored yourself.
think I'll-
you know what that means in
I
Japanese
think I'll
culture,
use-
right?
yeah, I think I'll commit seppuku.
Sudoku.
Yeah,
Come on.
Sudoku.
Honestly, I'm just gonna hit the bug in front of me with indignation. Because I am indignant.
Yeah? Hey,
damage.
I've got... One of my friends has just messaged me telling me they came out to the family and they've accepted her.
That's awesome. Good for them.
So
Yeah.
8 slashing damage. What does that do?
What that do? That killed
What-
the monster.
Kill.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
Where's my air horn?
I will say the one that not been the other rust monster has not been damaged at all.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my bonus action. Who was it that was in real rough shape? Was it Rua's in pretty rough shape, right?
Rua's in single digits.
Yeah, I'm gonna use healing word on him.
Rua's went from no damage at all the last few fights to suddenly taking all the damage.
Sorry, but it was necessary.
It was a necessary sacrifice.
Truly. You know, sacrifice the king of the country that you're based in.
Yep.
With
Give
no living
him 10
with no-
HP back.
with no living heir.
Look, it was either he kills us and then they kill
What's
him,
better?
or I hit him for some damage and get him back on our side.
I'm not giving you shit, don't
Also,
worry.
is this flanking?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll end my turn there.
Aldane.
So now that I'm gigantified, can I just squish the bug?
No.
Okay.
We can say you do that as the killing blow.
Okay. So I'm gonna do outrage.
Yep.
That hits.
So you're effectively doing plus. Don't forget to roll a d4 for every hit you do as well.
Ooh, maximum. That's good.
So that's 12 damage. Very
I'm
spicy.
also gonna smite.
Oh, okay.
I want to just squish this thing. All right. So I'm gonna do let's do a level 2 smite for shits and giggles.
So that is 3d8.
3d8. Another 6. Weak.
So what's that in total? That's 18 damage.
That is yes, 18 damage.
Yep, another good hit will probably kill this. Yep.
8.
Wait. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what you needed.
Oh shit.
I'm just moving it over here so I can actually reach the menu to kill it. There we go. As yes,
Alright.
you just stomp on it, and it just turns to paste beneath your feet. Thank God your
Oh.
boots. Thank God your boots aren't metal.
Yep. They're leather.
Yes, but there is
yes.
a gentleman over yonder who could do with being hit. All this rust monster actually.
Nah, I'll leave that to them. I can get to this guy pretty easily.
You do have 60 feet of movement. Oh,
There.
you're a lot bigger than I expected.
Yes, I am. Would you care to see my sword?
No?
Too bad.
Hulk smash.
Thankfully, you
Too
you don't have advantage, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. But still funny.
So, the rust monster just sees how big of a juicy target Aldane is, and just, like, suddenly turns around on heel and makes its way over, dashing.
So
It's
if
like
it's
a very-
dashing, then that means it can't attack.
Yeah, as it's running, you notice term says it can actually sense rustable metals nearby and will target the big thing it can find. Yeah, that's what rust monsters do.
Sound like very pleasant individuals.
They're normally for low-level encounters,
Mm-hmm.
because they're actually very weak, low challenge rating.
They're just a
That-
pain in the ass.
Yeah. The bard just says, "How? Maybe we could come to some sort of negotiation." As he strums on his lute, and I mean, you are in.
Counterspell.
You're in.
No, I'm not in range.
I am.
You aren't. You are. Well, I'm gonna have to ask you the same question I asked earlier.
Fourth
Actually,
level.
no, it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. So you just like, you know what? Fuck it. Just throws the stuff on the floor, and just holds his hands up. I surrender.
Good. I toss him some rope as a free action. Tie yourself up.
You know, I normally pay to do this to make me do this. What am I kidding? What am I kidding? Women, I'm
So
normally
what
more
did we
common.
learn today, guys? I could always have been much worse.
No, what we've learned today is that you only, think strategically when you're trying to hurt your fucking friends. Otherwise, you just ping off eldritch blasts like a piddly water pistol.
So, Rua is
It's a little
now.
derringer.
You do notice, though, Felix, Baron, and even though you heard the bard say that, the Shadowkai is not stopping.
Yeah, I didn't think it would.
No,
Uh,
no, she's gonna have to die again.
Yeah.
Most unfortunate.
So you
No,
watch as
she's
Rua-
crazy and she needs to go down.
You watch as Rua's astral self, the arm, out from inside the, what do you call it? From inside the, his coat, and just slots it in. And it looks like it's one of the arms forward. It's arm that seems to make his gun better, and it's not one that seems to, like, beating the shit out of people. But he still just takes his in hand and just goes to strike at her. And that is a crit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Will you be popping off?
Damn.
How's she looking at the moment? Not very well, I'm gonna
another
guess.
one.
I'm gonna guess not very well. Oh, that's
Minimum damage
awful.
on that.
Oof.
And then he's to
Okay,
three of
you know what?
blows.
I wasn't gonna do this anymore, but that really does deserve.
It does.
That really does deserve it.
I'll give it that. I'll give it that.
If that was
Yeah.
if that was another crit, I actually would have like.
If there was 3 in a row, that would have been like a party.
You would have just like been in sheer bliss over it. Yes, we know.
Jesus Christ.
Rua's a
I,
damage
I probably
machine.
would have come, honestly.
How's she looking at the moment?
Can't imagine she's
How's
looking
she?
all too hot.
Yeah, how's she looking at the moment? Not very well, I'm
So
gonna
Rua
guess.
did. So Rua did 55 damage.
Hmm.
Sheaves his sword, draws it twice. You just see line, wounds all over her body.
Hmm.
And then after that, Rua just says, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" and then just starts, like, he throws the sword into the air and just goes like, star platinum her ass.
Oh,
Okay, so she takes that much damage. Oh,
that's a lot of
Oh.
damage.
so you notice as that happens, just parts of her body like fall apart. She's like just. Honestly, there's no point in describing it because it's just gonna devolve into Gorn. But then
Sounds lovely.
Rua basically, as he punches her apart, there's basically nothing left of her. Like, she is just like pieces.
So she's
After
been
what he does to
typified,
her.
basically.
Yeah. And that's, I'm gonna say that's the fight, because you actually watch as the bard, like, tells his rust monster to heal. And it actually does seemingly comply with him, and he makes it go over to the side and sit.
Okay, I thought the bard was telling it to like actually, recover health.
Heal me! Yeah,
Heal me.
selfie, you mass heal.
I need healing.
I do
No,
need
the
healing,
fight
in
is-
fact.
The fight is over.
Thank fuck.
It's
Alright,
all ogre now.
the worst part of that fight was easily the beginning. After that, it was okay. Once
Yeah.
What you got?
I hit
once we got-
Rua, it was okay. Is there a particular song you want me to go to, Kato? Want me to go back to the
Aldane never
first
got to hit me. We're chilling. I actually don't
let
think I took
me-
any damage in that fight.
Aldane is still enlarged, Seamus. I wouldn't push your luck.
Aldane doubles checks the bard's ropes, make sure they're nicely secure,
Turim,
and picks him up.
Turim, and I was going to say Turim actually just ends in large once you bring him down. So we're no longer the big beefy boy. Let me find the right music.
Hey, Seamus, come over here real quick. I need you to talk to this bard about some bard stuff.
Do you want to insight?
That sounds.
Do you want to insight
I want to
Aldane?
insight Jack. I want to insight Aldane there.
Then I assumed Aldane rolled deception.
Oh boy.
That's not great.
I want to see. Damn it.
Aldane wants to beat me up, doesn't he?
Yes.
Only a
So,
light
Rua
meeting.
Rua actually points over to the direction of the oasis and just says, "How about we drag them over there so we can at least like knock me open?"
Oh, I had a
How-
good quip for Aldane.
How far away from
Is,
the oasis did we even get?
No, this is a different one.
Okay.
This is a smaller body of water that isn't settled.
Okay,
really.
I was gonna say if we had that fight within like sight range of the fucking town.
No, I'm gonna move you to the world map, and here's the music that I'm giving you now. You know, as you sort of do all that music, and yeah. So the bard is tied up, very secure, almost too secure. It's unnervingly so how good the bard tied himself up.
Can I just do a quick check for anything on their person?
Investigation. You examine the stuff. You find a couple of daggers, nothing special really. You just find other than a lute. You see a pair of you see a pan flute. And a triangle, like the instrument, if you want to call it that. Generous instrument.
Are you kidding me? The triangle is one of the best instruments ever.
I don't know. It's
I've
not
done triangle solos before.
But is it like a
yeah,
cowbell though?
I mean, of course you're gonna do solos. No one uses a triangle gets bitches. Is all I'm saying.
did.
False. I am proof positive that people who play the triangle do get bitches.
Okay, we don't need to go into that too much.
Well, I
So-
had a girlfriend. That's it.
I know.
And you're calling her a bitch?
So,
That's very unkind. You should know
So-
better.
Yeah.
we what's it called? You are by the water. You know, the bard just says, "So, what did you want to ask me then?"
Why did you attack us as soon as you heard that?
Hold
we were
on a
traveling?
second. Hold on a second, Aldane. Don't you have Zone of Truth?
I do have Zone of Truth. I cast Zone of Truth.
Also, I'm just there, like, with a dagger, ready.
Just before you answer that question, I'd like to inform you that this person has in fact killed a prisoner before.
Dara just
That's
waves
not
and
what-
smiles.
That's not very heroic of you.
I don't give a
I
shit.
thought you were more sporting than that.
Nope, not with you.
Potato, potato.
I haven't killed anyone that you
I
know
don't give a
of.
shit.
The fact that you
does
said
this-
that you know of tells us
he
that
gives-
you've
he
probably
gives-
killed
he-
somebody. I'm just gonna
He-
say
he
that
gives,
outright.
he gives like a sly wink, as if like, you know.
I didn't kill
Haven't we-
I
anybody.
think that's
Not anybody
what's
that you
charming.
know.
No, but I mean,
Aldane,
none of you are very charming right now.
Aldane, hold still so I can cast Mending on you.
Appreciate it, thank you.
As you pat down the armor, you see the rusted spots of regaining its luster. Aldane no longer has that permanent -1 to his armor. So, you cast Untruth, right?
Correctamundo.
As you're casting it, he just like says out loud, "I almost want to try and resist it just to bother you, but I also don't want a knife in my throat. It's a bit of an inconvenience."
Especially when you
Bold-
sing for a living, yes.
Bold of you to assume that your throat would be the first place Darren's knife goes.
Oh, you torture now? I didn't know you became that craven.
Oh,
No.
oh, sweetheart.
My
Oh,
dude,
sweetheart.
my dude, you sneak attacked us.
Yes, but aren't you guys supposed to be the dashing heroes? I'm under no
We're
illusions
not
that I'm a
heroes.
terrible
We just happen to be on the right side
I'm-
of the
I'm under
conflict
no-
most of the time.
I'm under no illusions that I'm a terrible person.
Pragmatism is heroic.
Fun fact: I'm also a bad person.
No,
As
you're
I just,
not.
as I just brushed the dagger along the back of their neck.
You just say Rua chuckle as you say that. Sure, Dairon.
Also,
Keep telling
no,
yourself
if
that.
Zone of Truth... How does Zone of Truth work? Is Darren affected by Zone of Truth?
Let me just
I-
post it.
I think
so that you guys
basically
can see
able
it.
to say that.
Doesn't Aldane choose? Yeah, Aldane chooses.
Okay, I just wanted to imagine, like, Darren trying to say it, just like, shit, I can't say that, damn it.
I
Truth
haven't
telling
been,
hours, everybody.
I haven't been the nicest person in the world.
But yes,
No,
anyway.
no, Zone of Truth doesn't pick what creatures it affects, it's just a zone.
I mean, you could effectively just do the AoE, so you can be next to him, but not in the AoE. You know, as if he's on the outskirts.
Yeah.
Either way, we can say that you are affected by it.
I do.
So,
When he does say that, I do just lightly brush the edge of my dagger across the back of his neck.
knife play. Anyway,
I make sure to draw a little blood.
Dairon, please stop it. You're not
Can
helping
you-
yourself here.
can you rein your attack dog in, please?
Dairon's not our attack dog, but
Darren's not a
regardless.
dog at all.
It's metaphorical, you pleb.
What's a pleb?
I assume it's derogatory for peasant. I'm not
Pleb-
particularly familiar with the word.
It's shorthand for plebeian.
What's a plebe?
Idiot.
Ah,
Anyway, ask away, my hopefully friends by the end of this.
don't push your luck. So, why did you attack us?
I was sent here on to intercept you. To at
By
least
whom?
make. Who do you think? Don't you recognize her who you mangled to death?
We recognize her, but we like having verbal confirmation, thank you.
Oh, just give me a second. I walk over to the Shadow Kai's corpse and firebolt it. Until it's dust.
Thank you. I wasn't really pleased with having one of my siblings be reanimated and also experimented on to be the twisted abomination she became. Genuinely, I do appreciate it.
You're part of the Ebon's Wing. Dragon's Wing?
I forgot you.
Oh, is that what my siblings called it?
That's what your dad called it.
My father calls it different names depending on who he chooses to. It's more or less either way. We're still referring to the same group. But yes, as I said, I was
Father's
here-
right.
Oh,
Correct, by
you
the way.
you definitely don't get to take that moral high ground with us.
I wasn't claiming a moral high ground, but okay.
That's a bold-faced lie.
Oh, you'd know if it's lying. Zone of Truth said so much. And I can't tell a deliberate lie in the radius.
No, but you can be deluded enough into thinking something that's very much not true.
That's also very fair, to be honest. Anything else?
How did you get here?
Good question. Well, I mean, there's effectively different groups of us that are set in different parts of the countries. I happen to be part of a group that's based in Pahala.
Mm-hmm.
Which of your sisters is in the pyramid?
None of them.
Which of your siblings are going to the pyramid?
I was potentially going to be one of them once I at least bought you and scuppered your plans enough that you would be so inconvenienced that we would be able to get there in time without you being there. You know, words. I'm tripping over them, you know. Kind of a bit, you know, I don't know.
Stressed?
Drugs. Yeah, yes, exactly. Thank you.
Well, sucks to be you.
It does.
Mhm. So how many others of your siblings do you know of are in the country?
How many of you guys are there?
I'll answer Aldane's thing first before I answer yours, Seamus, if it's okay. Aldane, my particular group is one of many groups, and we don't know all of the groups that operate within each specific country. Mine was a group of 7. However, 5 of them were mauled to death by mummies. One of them was given the rot, and then there's me.
Sounds pleasant.
They brought in Gertrude as a backup once they told them what's happened. Given she was reanimated, just enough that she was considered undead, a lot of the mummies actually stopped bothering her.
Good for her.
Not really what happened to her. It's a
Mhm.
fate worse than death, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes, that sounds about right.
To be completely honest, it's really opened my eyes about all of this.
Question is, what do we do with you?
I mean, there's
I've
the
seen-
obvious answer.
I'd rather
mean,
not resort to murder if we can help it.
Could just
I've
leave him there
surrendered.
within. We could just leave him there within drinking range of the oasis.
Eh,
Maybe send a message
would-
to the town to come pick him up after a couple of days.
no, not a couple days. Let's have them pick him up at sunrise.
Thank one of you is blessed with such a kind and noble heart.
Don't
If
try
I
buttering
do-
me up. I'm not going
if
to be
I-
that nice to you.
If I do survive, I will compose a sonnet or a limerick in your honor.
Make sure you
This is
take
not
a
a limerick.
And you called us
I'll-
the torturers.
Aldane, golden hair, golden.
Can I please punch his face in?
Please stop.
Please do
don't.
not.
We already
please
have a
don't.
bard.
I like
there
that
anything
what
else
you
you
were
want to
concerned
know?
about there, Seamus, is that you were going to be replaced.
I love skewed priorities like that though. I don't care.
I feel like that's in character for Seamus though.
It is.
Is there anything else you would like to know?
Yes, actually. Is there anything else besides the obvious that you were after while you were here?
Well, the obvious exactly. It's hard to really give you a good answer if we're being vague.
Some combination of killing Rua, inconveniencing us, and taking the Draco Lich piece.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't actually know who was in the country. That was a genuine surprise. It's only because he was here that I decided to act immediately on my orders, rather than pretending that I'd be your friend, and then, kill you in your sleep.
Charming. But yes. What else were you here to do besides what I said?
Apart from killing you lots, it would, try and get the peace before you guys could take it.
Mm-hmm.
There's been some concern among our ranks and our numbers about your surprising competence, and decided we would, rather than claim all this, we would be able to engage in some sort of bartering.
Interesting. Felix, could you send? Are you able to send 2 sendings?
Yes, but we're going to really have to hope that there's some ink at Sandtusk.
Can't Seamus just cast sending?
Right,
says.
I
Rua just
think
interrupts.
Yeah, let me look at how many spell slots I have left though.
Bruh. Rua's just face palming with his metallic hand.
I only have 1 spell slot left at the 3rd level, so I can only do 1 sending.
Felix, I'm going to give you my sending stone. Use it to contact Torrent and let him know that of our little hostage. Seamus, contact the Oasis.
Wait, no, we got its name. That's.
Yeah.
Wait, was that your real name? Just as a aside.
No,
What's your real name?
it's embarrassing.
Don't care.
Starless, it'll make things easier.
Okay. My real name is Neela. I'll type it out.
This guy is called Seamus. You don't need to be ashamed of anything.
Hey, Seamus is a good, strong name.
Anyways, Seamus, I want you to use your sending to contact the Oasis and let them know that we have a hostage that we'd like them to pick up around sunrise.
Okay. Kaido, do you want me to write out an actual message I'm sending to them?
Don't worry,
Okay.
we'll just skip ahead for time.
Yeah, I figured.
And
You'd be
to
not-
hold him
you'd be
until Torrent arrives.
Yeah, you'd be notified that, like, a group of soldiers would immediately pick them up to bring back to the capital.
Yes. But yes, Felix just lets Torrent know that we have the hostage, and either that he will be held at the Oasis or the soldiers will bring the hostage to him.
Will do. Do I need to type out that message or what?
You just get a response from Torrent that says, "Wicked, bruv."
Alright, we should take a long rest, though.
Is that it? I thought you'd have more questions for me. I'm almost insulted.
You look like a low-level grunt. You don't have a lot to offer us.
I'm offended in your lack of faith in actually.
Okay, what was your clearance
Your
level
lack of
amongst
faith disturbs me.
What was your clearance level amongst the Ivan Wing?
I mean,
Where were you in the hierarchy?
I was trusted with various confidential information,
Please be more specific.
figuring out that Drake Blackburn doesn't live in this country.
I mean, we knew that. Do you have
Yes,
anything?
but we at least knew that he's also never set foot in this country.
All right. Any
Congratulations.
more information?
Darren does
No.
jazz hands. Incredible. You're such a spy.
Well, we also figured out that Drake Blackburn, I mean, you already knew this, of course, that he's within Tralis.
Yeah.
But,
And?
you know, we also know that they seemingly have some sort of anti-scrying capabilities.
Again,
Not
shocking.
surprising.
What
Nope.
else?
You're not really offering any new information, Nilly.
We also have a group that is looking to the Stiltock piece. Apparently it's within the Underdark.
Oh, that's gonna be
Lovely.
fun.
We already knew that.
Did we?
We didn't
I
know it
think,
was
yeah.
in the Underdark, to my knowledge.
Underdark.
Yes, the Underdark. But yes, we don't know exactly where, but we know it's within there. And we were planning, if not already, underway to make an investigation. Not we as in me, I mean as in the group there.
Well, we can, we'll figure out what to do with that. Information later.
Capital.
In the meantime,
When your siblings invariably come to kill you, tell them we say hi.
I mean, I still
Like-
have other information I could share, as long as you'd guarantee my protection.
No.
what positions, in terms of locations, do you know of that your siblings are stationed at?
I know vague locations, we don't give specifics because we're usually on the move quite often.
I didn't imagine you specifics, but please elaborate.
If you were to give me a map, I can point in rough locations.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you very much. And then he, like...
I give him a pen to stick in his teeth.
I was gonna say, either this could use my nose, but thank you very much. And he, like, with the pen teeth, he points roughly here.
Near Star Meadow. Got it.
There.
Near the river mouth. Got it.
Here.
South on the south coast, near southwest of Torrent.
There.
Along the river near the border.
And here.
Between Jagel and Sandtusk. On that road. Near Jagel.
And then... there you go.
And that's only within Pahola. You do not know the locations of anything within any camps within the other countries.
Regretfully, no, I wish I could help you, my friends. Or at least, blossoming friends.
Well, I imagine Torrent will find this information quite helpful.
I'm sure he will. I'm glad I could be of help.
Your assistance is appreciated.
I don't want to die, it's that simple. And like
Understandable.
I said, this has been an eye-opening experience. It's really made me understand that. You know what? My dad's a dick.
Agreed.
I'm gonna insight him right now. Just for shits and giggles.
Brewer's also going to do it.
I'm just gonna take it on faith.
God damn,
Yeah.
good rolls.
He does. He. You saw his sister. What they'd done to her,
Pretty horrifying, not gonna lie.
and you also met the man. He's not a pleasant fellow.
He's
You saw what
probably
he
not
did
a good father, let's be real.
You've seen what he's done to his brother as well. You
Yeah.
know. What he did to his brother basically has caused this whole mess.
Mm.
Yep. Yepperino.
I will also say, we've all been dealing with the cult of the Tarrasque here and there. It seems they also have their eyes on the prize, so to speak, that is the Dracolich's power.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not surprising.
Apparently, As, the leader of the group, was sighted within Stiltonok. One of our groups got entirely destroyed, all just by him alone.
Sounds about right.
We also heard that apparently he's been gathering different forces, not just humans. One of them was a member of the Grey Hakahane family, apparently.
Sounds
Fucking
lovely.
phenomenal.
And also, apparently, he helped find someone with a particular vendetta against Felix, if that helps.
Who would have a vendetta against me?
Is it
Oh.
a two-horned half-goat man? One-horned
One
half-goat
horn.
man?
One horn. Actually, no horns,
Yeah.
I think, now. Didn't he?
Yes, that's the one.
I really kind of hoped he died in the prison fire.
Oh well. You
I
can't
wish
always
I
get what you want.
We really need to start killing our rivals.
Easier said than done.
No, but killing is wrong, right, Eldane?
I'm not saying killing is necessarily wrong. It's all about the circumstances in which the killing takes place.
Sorry,
Ruin-
murder, whatever the fuck you call it.
Ruin nods, yeah. This man will be more useful if we keep him alive, and I'd rather not get unnecessary deaths if we can help it. I didn't really take any pleasure in killing that poor elf woman.
I don't imagine anyone would.
I mangled the body like that, so if they did try and bring it back, it would be extremely difficult.
Well,
No
now
one deserves
it's
to be brought back
impossible.
like that.
Now
Well,
it's impossible because she's dust.
Wish can bring her back, probably, but
I doubt that Dick would ever wish for something like that.
you never underestimate dickery.
Unless I feel
I
like unless it personally benefited him, I doubt he'd ever do anything to resurrect his children. Unless one of them
Out of
was
ca-
Drake
Out of
Blackburn.
character, the thing with wish is if the wish fails, you can never use it again.
No, it's if you do anything outside of the specific things it can let you do.
Right, and True Resurrection is one of those things.
Yeah.
True Resurrection, I believe, is an 8th level spell, which is within Wish's parameters.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. But if it was like, say, I don't know, say you did wish to like empty out an entire lake, it could happen, but there's also the chance you could never cast wish ever again.
It's a risky spell.
Is what Turim says to keep this in character, because why not? Yes. If this dragon is powerful to cast wish, unless he really, really cared about his daughter, which from what you've said, I doubt it.
Excuse me, again, I burnt the body into ash.
Yes, but that still doesn't mean they can't resurrect it just from ash.
Really?
True Resurrection is a very powerful spell.
How
True Resurrection rebuilds the body.
The thing is, as well, an ancient dragon has plenty of time to create their own spells.
Alright.
You're not a true powerful mage unless you can learn how to create your own spell of some power.
But it is good insurance that prevents basically anyone else from using it.
Yeah. Still, it would take a massive investment just to resurrect one person who, we all took on pretty handedly. And this isn't even the first time you've killed her, right?
Nope.
In other words, it wouldn't be a worthwhile investment from his perspective, most likely.
Yeah,
But
again,
he just stuck with us.
We were also
unless
we were also significantly weaker when we killed her the first time.
Yeah. Unless this was Drake, I doubt he'd give that much of a care. And at that point, he'd probably come out personally to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still so curious about who Drake is.
Indeed. As am I.
I have thoughts, but
We can talk about those later outside of this one's earshot. Better safe than sorry.
I'm not bugged or anything.
I'd rather
Me
play it
laughing.
safe.
You can strip me down naked if you want. Check my inside. I have nothing like a listening device.
My concern is that your father developed a spell that lets him spy through the eyes and ears of his children.
I'm honestly just worried if you get away and go back to them.
Why would I go back?
If you figured out
No.
who Drake Blackburn was, you might have sufficient information to survive.
With what he intends to do with the world when he gets his power, it's not a world I really want to live in.
Understandable, honestly. But yes, regardless, I'm not taking any chances.
Fine.
Don't worry too much.
He
You'll
starts
be safe as
pouting.
long as we get you to the guards.
the gods are guard.
The guards.
Can we also send him
See,
to the
Jack,
gods?
it's not great when you try to do the fake British accent.
I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to do a fake British accent.
Well, that's what it sounded like.
That's
Anyway.
because you think anyone cultured has to be with a British accent.
I mean,
I was
not-
trying to just go for a smooth voice.
Fucking Anglophile.
Oh, fuck you.
so
why are you gonna worship the British with what they did
I'm
to our
not.
people?
I'm not.
So, I'm gonna say we can call a quick break. You guys can decide if you long rest. Do you think?
Yes.
Long rest is
Oh,
probably
100%
a
long
very good
rest.
idea.
So we'll call a break now, and then afterwards we'll go into the rest bits.
Yep.
The rest of the rest, as it were.
Yeah.
Oh, Mill, can you stick around for just a second? I want to share something.
Sure. I mean, I wasn't going anywhere.
This might be loud, so be careful.
Uh-oh.
Can you see my screen?
Yes. Ah.
So this is King of the Castle,
Okay.
and it's like a party. It's like you can do it as a party game, But what's cool is that you can play as nobles and the king, and like you have this whole dynasty kind of thing. He had like the pronouns, and then you can customize it so you have like a character for each of the different nobles and the monarch.
Just make them all look the same.
I did because I'm boring, but you know.
No, it's based.
Cool.
But like, so let's say, right? So like you can do this, which is what we would do probably. You pick 3 regions, and then you guys could join the game and play.
Ah. Assumedly as one of the other chiefs, or...
So you would be randomly sorted into one of the chiefs.
Okay.
But yeah, and like, then like we would go through. I would be playing as the monarch, who has my own, like thing. And then each of the different regions also has their own goals, and I'm trying to stop everyone from getting their goals except me. But we all know whose goals are on the table and how close we are to finishing those goals.
All right. Cool.
It's very good. One of the goals is, do you want to try and get a demon to possess the king?
Is this Dwarf Fortress or what?
I mean, or like, what was another one? Let's just buy the kingdom. Let's just
based.
And I saw another one that was so we've got guns.
Oh.
End statement. We now have guns. So, it's a fun time. I want to try it at some point.
Well, it's also quite cheap, so I could definitely
Yes.
see myself getting it.
Plus, if you're like following a stream where anyone else is playing it, and let's say it's their bigger streamer, you could then join their stream as a random noble, and then your character would be part of the story. Like they would be brought in.
Yeah. Okay.
Dylan,
Sorry.
I can take the soundboard away from you.
Can you actually?
Yes.
Oh, please don't.
And
I'm having too much fun with it.
Well,
this is the
you can
same
still use it.
pub-
I won't hear it. Oh, I don't think any of us will hear it. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but
I mean, I'll just remove him from the server entirely.
It's mean. I'm
Right.
actually trying this time, guys. Come on.
I know.
try and use the soundboard again, just out of curiosity.
Oh, okay. You're gonna see if it works the way you think it does.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and do.
I heard that.
Okay, so just all you have to do is right click on Dylan's thing and mute soundboard for yourself.
Hmm.
Oh, but I think it adds so much.
It's fine. I've taken it off.
Yeah, I'll try to only do it when it's appropriate. But I will
this
try
is
to
the
use it
same-
because it's fun, and I'm definitely a little ADHD, so I like the stim.
Fair. By the way, this is the same publisher as Golf with Your Friends, Moving Out.
Hmm.
Same publisher, and more recently, Dredge. As well as Honey, I Joined a Cult.
Sorry, honey, I shrunk the kids and joined a cult.
My
Sorry, honey,
sequel.
I shrunk the kids because I joined a cult.
Ooh, that's a twist.
Sorry, honey, I shrunk the cult. Well, no, sorry. I'm just trying to think.
Sorry, kids, I shrunk the honey.
Sorry, I shrunk the cult.
So how much more of a session do we have, do you think?
Probably just mostly roleplay.
Okay.
Won't be too
Alright.
much longer. Probably like maybe like 30 to 45 minutes.
I do have some friends coming over in about a couple hours.
It definitely won't be a couple hours.
No.
Yeah, but I still need to like shower and shit. So
Yeah.
Shower
I forgot,
and
you know.
shit?
I forgot you're not a Smash Brothers player.
yes, I do actually shower.
Oh, by the way, again, what's the latest Taskmaster season you've seen?
We just finished 13.
Okay. How did you find it?
I love Judy Love and Arnold and all of them. They're just wonderful.
No, season 13 is really fucking good.
No way!
No way! In fact, I'm gonna have to scroll up a bit, but I know I have that. I know I sent that video into the general chat. I know because while Rue was enemies abounded, I was looking for his character sheet. No way! No way! No way! No!
Also,
I'm
Bridget
gonna have to
Christie-
get that for the soundboard. I'm gonna have to get that for the soundboard.
Yes.
Oh yeah, by the way, I can't access the custom soundboard stuff because I don't have like Nitro or whatever.
Ah, okay.
But I think that costs money, so I'm not gonna like.
Yeah.
So I only have the basic ones.
Also, Bridget is the funniest weird person.
Yeah, no, she is. She really is.
He was full on Ministry of Funny Walks at one point. It was great.
Again, 13 seasons, she's the only person who's legitimately frustrated little Alex Horn.
Yup. Oh my god.
Genuinely angry.
What was that task?
It was the find the shoe task, and when she asked
my
more
God.
question than there were shoes.
Yes. God, the final the stage task where it was guess the guy's name.
Oh yeah, no, I love that one. 75 questions. Legitimately getting angry that they were being so bad at it.
Arnold was just horrific. I don't understand.
No, series 13 is genuinely, it might be my favorite at this point.
I really love season 12.
Season 12 is also incredible. Gus Khan, I love him so
Yes.
much.
Like season oh god, which was it? Season 10 had a fun season. Season 11 was really good. Like that was a all bangers cast.
None but bangers, eh?
Yes.
Honestly, all of the Channel 4 seasons, which is from 10 onwards, have been good.
Yes, because they've gotten like really good talent for those, I think.
No,
And it's not just their friends.
the casting has only gotten better.
Yes. I'm excited for Sarah Millican.
Sarah Millican is fantastic. Honestly, all of Series 14 is fantastic as well.
Well, like she's my fiance's and I like one of our favorite British comedians, so like her
British
stand-up-
comedians can actually be really good.
yes. Sarah Millican is genuinely excellent. You should watch like her Apollo bits.
I'm watching Series 15 at the moment, and it is also very good.
I'm so scared.
Frankie Boyle is wonderful. I love him.
Oh no.
Honestly, he's not as dark as he generally is, but he just keeps chucking it in every so often. It's perfect.
Sounds about right.
Like at one point, what was it? Yeah, at one point, one of the other contestants like does really well and thanks God for it, and like says it's a divine intervention from the Lord. And Frankie just goes, "It's good that he's sparing the time from all these people who are dying in natural disasters and whatnot to look in on this show." To which Alex replies, "He's got to have a hobby, hasn't he? He's a fan."
See,
Oh
these
my
are religious jokes I can get behind.
The find the hidden
Oh,
duck.
for fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
What?
I'm on Reddit, and of course I'm getting a Taskmaster ad.
The algorithm is
What's
listening.
this? I think
I don't even know what Taskmaster is, but I assume it's reality TV.
It's a
It's a
game
variety
show.
show.
Yeah, it's a sort of game show.
So it's reality TV, but like game show variety.
Not the same thing.
I
Not the
wouldn't.
same.
Game shows are still reality TV, you know.
It's
It's just a certain brand of it. There's reality TV game shows, and then there's reality TV like Desperate Housewives. Like, because The Bachelor is still technically a game show.
Hold on, I'm
So-
finding him an episode.
Reality TV is defined as programs in which ordinary people are continuously filmed.
This
Yeah.
is
So game shows.
this
They're
No,
is
continuously
just-
filmed over the course of the show.
this is essentially prop comedy for fun. 5 comedians do bullshit tasks
Mm-hmm.
and then laugh about it.
Oh, is it like the Silent Library or whatever? Do
Honestly,
you know what I'm talking?
honestly, it's kind
The-
of hard to define Taskmaster.
Its best descriptor is variety show.
I was
Oh,
gonna
this
say,
is the whole episode. I started.
I was
it-
gonna
it's
say it's like a
44
Brit-
minutes.
I was gonna say it's like a British panel show, but without the panel.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
like
new it's a new
like
type of-
Ridiculousness or Jackass or something.
It's
No.
it's similar to Jackass in that like these people are doing
They have
stupid
challenges
things
they do,
and
but-
stupid things, but it's not as like
Not like Fear
self-destructive.
Factor level.
It's not as self-destructive as Jackass, I would argue.
Or
Maybe
okay.
sometimes.
PTSD inducing as Fear Factor.
Yeah.
Or like
Mm-hmm.
Wipeout.
It's closer to Wipeout.
Okay.
All right. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it'll work in the US. Do you guys do you guys get like the actual individual tasks, or is it just the
We get the full episodes, but there are sometimes clips on the channel.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen an episode or two of Taskmaster here and there, and it's pretty funny.
No, it absolutely is. 15 seasons, there's been 2 or 3 like not amazing ones.
That's
And
a pretty good track record, honestly.
And even those ones are
honestly-
still have some really good moments.
And the worst seasons so far have been the earlier ones.
Ah, so it's only gotten better. That's good.
Like season 10 on is just fucking hell.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's fantastic.
Joe Brand, oh my god, Joe Brand.
Oh, she just doesn't give a fuck.
It was amazing.
And she's did you know that there's actually a Taskmaster podcast again?
No, I did not know this.
Hosted by Ed Gamble, and he basically goes through the episodes with a guest, sometimes, from that particular series, sometimes previous contestants, sometimes somebody unrelated.
I'm shocked it wasn't what's his face from series 3.
Al Murray,
Yes.
yeah.
Genuinely shocked.
Ed Gamble is as big of a fan as Al Murray. frankly.
Yeah, that's yes. Ed Gamble does strike me as that type of person.
Dedication.
Yes.
Definitely not desperation. Um, but yeah, no, I really enjoy the podcast, and you get a lot of like little bits of supplementary info. So Joe Brand has said that she like felt very unflapped by the tasks because she was a nurse in a mental health ward.
Oh dang.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
so she'd
yeah,
seen crazy before.
I mean, Dylan, the episode that Gen has linked is with the group that is probably the most insane.
Mm.
Have you
Well, that's
you've
fun.
heard of James? You've heard of James Acaster, right?
Oh, he's
The
funny.
name sounds familiar.
Yes.
He's very funny.
Angry Gen Z Ginger.
That pretty much sums him up.
I think I get a good picture now, yeah.
Yeah.
Am I wrong, Bill?
No,
Am I
you're
wrong?
not wrong. You are absolutely not wrong. You've also got Wells Sociopath, Cockney,
Yes.
female. Oh,
Just female.
what's the name? What's the name of the dude? Phil.
Bill Wang.
No, Phil Mitchell.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Female Phil Mitchell and Kerry Godliman. Phil Wang, who is wearing Bruce Lee Game of Death outfit that shows off his genitalia in excruciating detail.
Wow.
Yikes.
You can't look away.
It's
Jesus Christ, how
impossible.
horrifying.
At one point, he hula hoops in it,
Why?
and it is just like
Why? Why?
because it's a
No.
task. And
What was this was broadcast, right?
yes,
Yes.
Did they just blur out his genitals?
no.
No.
Oh my god.
They did release like a more PG version, and pretty much every shot of him, they've had to cut him off at the waist.
Oh god.
But yes, the hula hooping incident is is what coined the quote. It doesn't matter how ornate the grandfather clock is, the pendulum draws the eye.
Are we ready
And then
to
one
go?
of Greg's oldest friends
Yep, I'm ready.
fails to
I'm
never
good to go.
fails to show a picture.
Yep.
Third
Yep.
picture.
Are we all ready?
Yes.
So, who's doing the watch then? The
I'll
watches. Rua can take. Well, I was going to say Rua and Felix alone could actually take both watches.
Again, Daryl's taking the first watch, then fuck off.
Honestly, Ro, I'm probably in slightly better shape than you right now, so I'll take the first one.
I'll take
Fine.
like the next to
I'll take the
last or the
last.
last watch.
I'll take the last watch.
Turin will take the one after Dairon.
So that way I get my long rest in before my watch.
So we'll have two people up at all times, basically.
Yeah. So, first watch is Perception. As you all rest up and regain your healing, HP and shit. And any death saves you had to make are now gone.
I'll wait to bring stuff back until after the watches.
True. And real.
Probably a smart idea.
Oh, while we're waiting, I'll mend my dagger as well.
Do either of you have anything you want to say to each other during this time?
I think Darren just looks at Felix and goes, "Can we go home yet?"
Disgusting. Oh.
I just went home and it wasn't the funnest of times.
I meant Centralis.
Oh, fair. I mean, we kind of have a big ass mummy lord to deal with, but after that, yes, we really, really should.
I'm just tired.
if Kuragane doesn't give us like a month off, I think we should go on strike.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, go on strike from saving the world.
We're people too. We have limits.
And you're saving the people.
I wonder if my spa tickets are still valid. Probably not.
No, we've talked about this. But I mean, what do you think you'll do with the house that we got? What'll be your little section?
I'll definitely make a studio of some sort.
Yeah.
Let's be real, the two of us are probably going to take care of the decorating.
Yeah.
I don't think either of us trust Aldane or Seamus's sense for this.
Honestly, we could probably get Oriana's help, and that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, just getting Oriana's help would be ideal.
I forget. Does Felix actually know about Zarus's whole like trader bullshit? I don't think he does.
No, I don't think you do.
Because I think it's being kept as a secret between Dyer and Aldane and was it maybe Rua?
Rua wasn't there when it happened.
It was-
This was when you were going to Tenoyama.
All right. There was somebody else I think that was included.
I think it was Kuragane.
Very possibly, yeah. That actually, yes, it was.
He seems trustworthy.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Felix and Seamus still don't know.
Genuinely, Gen the person forgot. So
Yeah. It's fine.
That was a long time ago, to be fair.
Yeah.
That was 2 whole arcs ago.
Yep.
You've been arrested since then.
yes. But the point is that Dyron's not going to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish that sailor had died in the prison fire. I really, really do.
Next time we see him, I'll do my best.
I thought he did die.
No. Wait. What?
Aldane's
Aldane,
asleep.
go to sleep.
This is out of character.
Yeah.
No, all that out of character. All that I'm fairly sure all that happened is we used him to start a prison riot, but then like we don't know what happened to him after that.
There was a lot of uncertain fates after that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We did kind of book it out of there real fast.
I do need to. We should just. Unfortunately, last time we were there, I was just. There's a lot of other things were going on.
Also, we really need to come up with a name for ourselves.
I know, but
Like that,
Darren Scales.
meeting the Slayer's take really slammed that home. If a group as unprofessional as them could have one, we really need to have one.
I know.
Meanwhile, in a bar in Bovetman, very late at night, probably Pelios is screaming at Afro thingy. What's he called? Pisces has just eaten yet another dog.
And Julie's just laughing.
Meanwhile, Athru's signing yet another part of Pelios' incredibly unbalanced contract.
Meanwhile, Brick and Tristan are probably away, just not getting involved.
Brick is just he's on a quest.
Principles.
Brick is on his own personal quest of self growth.
Mm. Yes, he
He's,
needs.
he's learning how to be people.
He needs the robot punch.
Oh, I
Yeah,
just
the
remembered
rocket
something
fist.
we need to bring up when Rua wakes up.
He's visiting Slap Mountain to learn the art of the slap.
Mm.
I've just remembered something that we need to bring up with Rua when Rua wakes up.
Dyron raises her eyebrow.
Do you remember? Fuck, what was his name? Hauka?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember that name. Who was he again?
a human.
He was a human
You-
gang leader with the astral self who could absorb it.
Oh yeah, he was actually cool. I remember him. Yeah.
Affably evil.
Cool for a
Yeah.
convict.
He was like friendly.
He didn't try
Also,
and kill
Seamus, you're
us.
asleep.
He didn't try and kill us. We'll take that as a win.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just going through my notes and saw that I'd written that down.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good to bring it up.
Didn't actually try to kill us.
Let us live. I will. Yeah, we should probably bring that up. That's important.
In my notes, Hanekoma, Sora's younger brother, douche.
Oh yep,
What?
I remember him.
And now he's seemingly been recruited. That'll
Yeah,
be
probably
fun.
because he's salty that I took his power in the underworld in Tenoyama.
Not even the underworld, just in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, meeting another member of the Ebon's Wing, Dragon's Wing, Idiot's Wing, whatever, really reminded me that we really need to try and find out who Drake Blackburn is.
It's just a list of many things that keep growing.
Is how was it pronounced again? Neela,
Neela.
asleep.
Neela's awake.
We'll discuss. We'll go into further discussions when isn't here.
Yeah.
I can hear you, you know.
You were supposed to.
Wow, rude.
You literally attacked us, turned our friends against us.
Yes, and I failed. Have
Doesn't-
you not heard about the saying about letting bygones be bygones? You killed
Then
my
you can
pet.
let this be bygones too.
Hey,
You
I
killed
let
my-
bygones be bygones with that goddamn satyr.
You killed my babies.
You sent them to attack us.
They
So
tried
you
to
see,
eat
neither of
us.
us are in the right.
Seamus, go the fuck to sleep!
Seamus, shut up, you're asleep.
Brewer just turns on his gun that increases the sound of it and just shoots it into the air. No, imagine.
But yeah,
Yeah.
your pets tried to eat us.
No, they wanted to eat the metal on your armor.
That armor's very important.
It was mostly to inconvenience Aldane.
Well, it worked. He's very angry. He wants to punch
Our
Seamus.
sources told us he had non-magical armor, so we wanted to make use of that.
We should probably
If it
get
wasn't
on
that,
that.
I was going to heat metal him on his armor.
You probably should have done that anyway, but, you know, far be it from me to tell you how to do your job.
I mean, it also didn't help that Gertrude went off the rails. I didn't know how uncontrollable she would be.
I'm just glad she stopped paying attention to me after the first couple of attacks.
To be fair, Rue was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, he does that.
He was clearly the bigger threat.
Yep, I accept that. That's an accurate statement.
But yes. So, does Darren eventually fall asleep then, I take it?
Yes.
Seamus? Oh no, wait, it's Tarim. Ignore me. Now, Felix, roll again, and Tarim will also roll perception.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good roll from Tarim.
Perception. Not a good
Good
roll
thing it
from
made
me.
up for Felix.
Yep.
That's why it's good to have two people on watch.
Are you doing okay, Felix?
I could kind of use my trance right about now. But that's fine.
Won't be much longer.
I'll stay until Rue's finished his. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you'll live.
Not entirely what I'm worried about. I feel so
What are you
tired.
worried about then?
That I feel so tired that I could actually fall asleep and dream like you weirdos.
It's not weird to dream. If anything, you're weird for being one of the people that doesn't dream.
Hey, I've had
At least
dreams.
that's
They've always
perspective.
I've had dreams. They've always been weird.
It sounds like a you problem.
It probably is. Most of them have been related to this Dracolich quest.
I mean, the Dracolich piece in general seems to be very alien. I've heard of Dracoliches, but I've never Dracoliches to be able to do the scale of things they can.
Hmm.
I mean, I know Akra also halted a Dracolich from being created, although that one was used from the skeleton of the existing dragon. Very different. You'll have to ask him about that story. He told me once when I was helping do Rua's arm.
Will do. Akira's got a lot of stories. A lot of them involving kicking people in the junk.
I mean, it's how we invented our folding chairs that we use in day-to-day life, so, yeah.
What?
Yeah, canonically, in the setting, Akra invented the folding chair after kicking a man so hard his groin went inwards.
Ouch.
But
Actual
I
canon.
knew about the folding chair thing, but I didn't know that that's how he figured it out.
Yeah. No, he didn't do it because he groin kicked a man. He just happened to stop a coup by groin kicking a man so hard that that happened, and then created the folding chair in front of everyone.
What a fucking chat. Oh my god.
Honestly, that was the most fun about playing him. Because that actually happened. That was just how I played him as a character. He was just extremely irreverent. But
Those
yeah,
are always fun characters, though.
the term just adds, he was actually really worried about you when you got arrested.
That's nice. I was worried about us when we got arrested as well.
I'm not surprised you were arrested.
Yeah, it wasn't a fun time.
Well, you're alive. You got through.
We met a person called, what the fuck was his name again? Face Scar.
Okay.
Turned out to be the warden. Who knew?
How did that happen?
Oh, no.
By the gum.
Corruption.
Fair.
Well, he's dead
I
now.
mean, well, fair enough then, I guess. What was the purpose of that?
I think Zaris killed him.
This story?
I don't know.
You think, or he did?
Well, we found Zaris over Face Scar's corpse, so it seems a fair bet.
Fair enough. I believe his wife's grave is near. And that's why he often goes out on journeys on his own.
Well, then Zaris attacked us because we were with Zaris's old friend who eventually betrayed.
Oh, yes, Toranosuke.
Zaris kicked the shit out of Eldain for a while, and then Akira turned up.
Mm.
And we got away.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Lived in the wilderness for a while. That was rough. Started learning to cook, though. I should probably pick that up a bit more.
Sounds like the experience in appreciation the otherwise the life you've lived. Well, change and growth in our experiences like that. I had to learn how to cook on my own for a while after Mum. It happens, isn't it? I've been researching more into what I think I mentioned before about using magic to go back in time via memory.
Yeah.
Trying to do also to see if I can figure out who Blackburn is.
Cardo,
Since we have
you're cutting
someone
out
who's
a bit.
actually...
You're cutting out some now. Sorry, but this feels like a fairly important conversation I should hear.
Hello?
Okay,
Hello.
fingers crossed.
My ping is spiking. Oh,
No, it's still bad.
nearly 300. Oh,
Jesus.
786. Oh. Hello, Amanita?
Not
Hello?
especially.
Hmm. Let me see. Hmm. Anita?
Nope.
Fuck's sake.
That was better.
Of
That
course
wasn't
it
too bad.
was.
Maybe the secret is cursing.
Yeah, my ping's. My pings just keep spiking.
Hmm.
Like, I just saw 1,100 for a brief second.
Jesus.
It's iffy all day on that, but it's still 5,000. Right. If it doesn't improve much, just end the session a bit earlier.
It's fine.
What was the last thing you heard, Bill?
That terms research and that they're gonna try and use it to find out who Drake Blackburn
Yes.
is.
Yes. Since if we do keep him alive, to make use of him.
Is Neela asleep yet? Or trancing yet?
Yes.
Okay. I don't suppose you have any ideas who Drake Blackburn might be at this stage?
I have theories, but I don't want to cause dissent and distrust amongst people.
Hmm.
Mungus.
The only thing I can absolutely guarantee is anyone with us right now. It's not very helpful, but
Yeah. Maybe once we finish this, one of the things I'll do with the downtime that Kuragane is absolutely going to give us, be to recompile all the info we have and maybe figure something out.
it's a good idea.
It's been a while since I've actually put in some actual thought in it. Mostly, I just ask new people if they're Drake Blackburn.
It's not very helpful. People could just say, even if they really are him.
No, but it introduced me to Oryx, so that was fun.
I mean, I feel like you got introduced regardless. It's just.
Yeah, but I'm fairly sure it amused Oryx, and so that, ingratiated me.
Sure, I really
Ingratiated.
believe that, Felix. I don't know.
Well, I've certainly ingratiated myself more than Seamus and Daron, who, outed Oryx.
Hey.
Still asleep.
Yes, I heard he wasn't very happy with that.
I tried to keep his cover, it was those two.
Well, it's not. There's no way we can turn it back now. It already happened.
Yeah, it's probably been too long for anything you can do, right?
I mean, I can't change time. I can just. Hmm. I mean, time's one of the things. It's a really complicated.
Mm.
I've been one of them. When I'm hitting a in part of my research, I'd move on to something else.
Mm.
See if I can get any breakthroughs that way. One of the things I've been learning is also how to give time. Effectively transferring the lifespan of an object into something else.
Ooh. That's pretty
So far,
neat.
I can give.
No wonder
So
you're
far, I
so
can
old
give
but
a-
look so young.
Seamus, be quiet.
So far, I can give a
Sorry.
butterfly. So far, I can give a butterfly an extra 2 hours of extra life.
Cool. Every progress helps.
I've been doing it with low lifespan creatures because, I don't
Yeah.
test it on a person.
Yeah, if something goes wrong, it probably wouldn't go well, would it?
Well, not if it
It's
goes
powered
wrong,
by a
no.
forsaken child.
But yes, there's a lot of different things I've been trying to work on. I've... because I don't want to cause any damages. Part of the reason I lived in a tower on my own was so I would never be bothered. If I created an explosion as an accident, it would only affect me.
Explosion.
Well, unfortunately, that's gone out the proverbial window.
Been this for a while now. But thankfully I have other people to bounce off, which has its own benefits.
Are the cults still using your tower?
No, I believe they've moved on actually.
So you
I
could
don't
go
know who
back.
is. It's compromised.
Fair.
Well, I think the watch is seeing its end. I need the rest of my sleep.
And now my watch has ended.
And so Turim under the blankets and goes to rest.
I sit
Next
down
what?
facing Nyla to trance.
Okay. So, Rua's awake. Dyron's awake.
Darren?
Not Dyron.
Yeah.
Ignore me. Seamus is awake.
I was like, I'm not getting back up. Thank you.
So,
Dara
perception.
needs their beauty rest. Perception.
Very strong.
Decent.
Pretty
Not
decent.
horrible.
So, as it's the two of you, you see Rua gets up and actually starts doing some training. Using his Moonblade and just doing practice swings. Do you say anything to Rua?
Not
Or are you
really.
just letting him cook?
Just letting him cook.
As you're watching go, you watch at different points doing more elaborate things. At one point, he tries to bring his sword around. He's wielding a pair of nunchucks. like he doesn't grip the blade of the sword, but he uses the hand to bring it round his body. It seems like you've noticed between him, when you his dad fight, and after fight, how do I describe it? They make use of basically confusing people and using the sheer speed to catch people off guard. It seems to be a consistent thing of the three of them when you've seen them fight.
Hmm.
You notice though, during the entire time, he never really uses his mechanic or anything than to just quickly grip his sword. It's almost as if he's actually trying to use it. It's really weird. Because you'd think considering he has it now, he'd be like using it all the time, right?
Yeah,
But he's not.
he's trying not to rely on it.
Perhaps. You could always ask him.
Nah, I'm gonna let him cook.
Unless you have anything you want to say, though, eventually your watch ends and Rue awakes Bane. Come on. Oh shit, I forgot I can't whistle.
Come on, boy. Get up. Get up. Who wants to go for walkies? Jack?
Come on, Aldi. Come
I'm
on.
awake. I'm awake. What's
There
up?
you go.
What's
Your
up?
turn. It's your watch now.
Okay.
And so, Perception.
Yep, perception time. Nope.
Damn. You find yourself quite distracted, Eldane. I mean, it's been the same for Felix as well, but yeah. Your heart's just not on the watch today.
That fight was a pain in the ass.
Wasn't fun.
No.
I've not been hit hard like that since I was training with my granddad.
Grandpapa? I'm tired, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do imagine that it must have been rough for you. Dealing with, between the enemies of Bounce Spell and just beaten the fuck up.
It's not too bad. Getting my arm cut off was worse.
Yeah, that could not have been fun.
I was also aware the whole time when my granddad had to reach into my chest and fix the internal damage.
Ooh,
That wasn't
not
fun.
fun.
Yeah? Not really.
Sounds painful.
Yeah? Yeah? I mean, yeah. You know, yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah. What do you think you'll be doing with your time back after this?
Well, there's a journal I need to read through, probably. And besides that,
Someone
I could
still
do
needs
some
to
training.
read that book.
That's what I was referring to.
Oh. I've never heard of it referred to as a journal.
Right, a book. A
The-
very important book.
Oh.
You're not going to tell them about the con book?
It's a Basically, the book would be making me a bit hardier.
Oh.
Book of Constitution, I believe it's called.
Hmm. Well, I know Grandpa has one of those as well. Let me find it. I'm trying to find the actual item because I know which one you mean, but is it just not? Oh, it's manual. That's it.
That would
Was
explain
it?
things. That makes sense.
No. It's so stupid. Oh my god, I can't find it. Yeah, I know which one you mean. Anyway. And Rude says, "Oh yes, I know which one you mean." Yeah, my granddad has one of those actually.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the one for and he clicks his fingers for willpower.
Out of character, what stat
Yeah,
would that be for?
Wisdom.
Hmm.
wisdom. Yeah.
Well, I imagine, if possible.
Let me have a read of it.
Oh, okay, so it's used up then.
Unfortunately, century.
Yep, that tracks.
I
Well, at
call
least you
I
got
call dibs
the
next
boost
century.
of it.
Joke's on you, the book vanishes like the Dragon Balls.
I got
Hmm.
100 years. I can search it down.
That was it. Yes, Tome of Understanding is the one. Yes, Tome of Understanding. Yeah, what Rue's read is +2 to wisdom.
Mm.
But yeah, I took that, and that was what helped me become stronger. I had to do a lot of training though, because to be fair, these arms weigh heavily. In fact, and he actually detaches his right arm and underhands it at you.
Yes.
I need you to
Oh,
make a strength
okay.
check to catch them.
Just regular strength check.
Yeah, strength.
Could be better.
You have to use it with both hands, and even then you dip a bit. They're quite hefty. For how compact they are, they weigh quite a bit. Yeah, that's what I have to use when I go into fights. I mean, hey, I could always underhand it at someone and make them tip over. Or I could drop one above someone's head and kill them. Ideally, I don't want to do that. They cost a lot of money. And hey, you saw what happens if I get hit using one. Oryx is in the process of designing more, though. We're looking at using one that uses time magic to slow or speed up things. But that's way into development stages. For now, though, I only have 5 different kinds. And you've seen 2 of them anyway.
Interesting.
Ideally, I don't want to use the other ones unless I have to. I don't play our hand too soon. All I'll say is that in theory they could help us clear through a lot of our problems with these enemies. And I mean, have you seen how effective it is to fire, but even stronger?
Good
To be
point.
fair, though, I can't complain. It's hard to complain, you know. I mean, getting my arm cut off was an inconvenience, but the power of these arms is more worth saying.
Good thing that you have that trade-off going for you then.
What was that, sorry?
Well, at least you have that trade-off going for you.
Still not great. I mean, I did a lot of my things with my right hand, like right. I mean, I'm very dexterous, but it's still not great. I have to consistently deal with the balance issues.
Yeah, I can imagine. Wouldn't be too fun being so lopsided.
No. I have to constantly aware that when I'm jumping, I'm going to be I'm going to hit the ground quicker than I expect. But otherwise, it's not too bad. It's a reminder anyway of what happened. Reminds me what happens if I rage control me and get too emotional. Although, not trying to justify how I acted, but I feel like anyone would act if they,
Mm-hmm.
But, here's hoping that something like that doesn't need to happen again.
Yep, here's hoping.
So, anything to be said? We can to the next day.
Nope.
So, as morning breaks, day comes, you all awaken, you've been rested, the sun is shining, and yeah.
Hey, Arua.
I'm gonna say,
Any chance we could do this before we end so that I don't forget again?
forget what. Oh, yeah, sure.
Hey, Arua, I just remembered something. While we were in prison, we met another astral self monk.
Oh, okay.
He could do this thing where...
I don't know it.
Oh, no, I didn't think you would. But he could do this thing where he absorbed his astral self.
Oh, okay.
I'm, not sure about the theory behind it, but it was pretty effective.
He takes a moment. Did he describe anything more about?
He probably did, but that was before we had the prison riot and the prison fire and the prison
Intelligence.
murder.
Intelligence to remember.
One would think I'd be good at
You-
this, but I'm not.
You don't remember much else. It's already a very esoteric way of fighting. And yeah.
Look,
Can I also do intelligence to remember?
Sure. I'll be nice.
Not much better.
No. Nothing else to offer.
look, we'll either come across him again, because I'm fairly sure we owe him a favor, which, maybe we should be a little more concerned about, but it's fine. Or, you know, Akira will probably know something.
Maybe. To be fair, he even admitted himself that he isn't very familiar with such a technique. He's never encountered anyone else who can do it.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to wait until
But-
Hauke finds us. Actually,
It is an interesting idea.
alright, when we're not in mortal peril, and, you know, I'm not at risk of running out of ink slots, I'll try and sending him.
Yes, that sounds
I mean,
a good idea.
Obviously, there's only so much he can tell us in 25 words, but maybe we can arrange a meetup or something.
Isn't he a criminal? I'm not going to rat him out or anything. It's more just, you know.
I mean, if it makes him uncomfortable, it can be just us.
It's up to him. I don't know. It's definitely something to think about, though.
As I said, it was just something cool that we saw that, you know, felt like we should bring it up with you.
It gives me an idea, though. And he looks at his Moonblade and just says, because one of the things my Moonblade can do is effectively purge corruption in elves, and also, how do I describe it? Enhance what an elf can already do, or a fey being. I haven't tried it on myself, but I know, according to what the echoes of the blade tell me, I can use it on a fey or elf creature to temporarily let them be powered up and be a more or less pure fey of pure power. So it makes me wonder if my astral self would also be enhanced if I were to do that at the same time. You know, absorb the astral self and stab myself with this blade.
I'd recommend waiting until you have, waiting for the experiment until you have better healers than those two.
True. I mean, Greg has actually been teaching me how to increase my natural regenerative ability. Now I can get stabbed and not risk bleeding out.
Well, that'll help considering we know there's probably going to be a bone claw about.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, I know. We were all so angry. One of those gods up there hates us.
Like Crucidas.
Oh, Crucidas
Yep.
probably doesn't like us now.
I mean, he doesn't like my granddad at least.
Well, we've killed his champion a couple of times, so there's not good feelings at all with this group, except maybe Turum.
Didn't you say you Black Knight earlier?
Look, just because the death didn't take doesn't mean we didn't do the job. We did our best. It's not our fault he comes back alive.
I as the GM was referring to earlier in this arc.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like a
No.
you killed him, but he's still alive thing. Okay, yeah.
No, I mean as in like when you actually met him.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
recently.
we saw him. He was very unhappy. I mean, he's not the cheeriest guy to begin with, but he seemed even angry at that time.
I feel like anyone called the Black Knight isn't the most cordial of sorts.
Yeah.
Sorry, Turim. Turim just waves a hand. It's fine. I understand. I wish I could have spoken to him, but whatever.
It is what it is.
Look, if we see him again on this journey, we'll try and, you know, lock him down long enough that you can maybe have a chat.
That's if I'm ever going on another adventure like this again.
Oh, I was talking about if we see him again on this adventure.
Oh.
Oh no, I do
True.
not blame you if you don't want to come on an adventure with us again. This one has been rougher than usual.
From what you describe, it sounds like it gets harder with each passing time.
Yeah, it might be because we're leaving them to get stronger. That may have been, you know.
I mean, from what you describe, it sounds like they're possessing more compatible bodies that can generally draw out the powers better.
That also has not helped matters. Yeah, I'm
Wasn't
kind
the
of
wasn't the first vessel a human girl with no magic?
yeah, and that one was still rough. I nearly soloed it though.
Wow, not to brag, huh?
I
I
never
do
said
remember
not to
that.
brag. That's fully
I nearly-
bragging.
I nearly leveled up before everyone in the party,"
Yeah.
said Felix.
Yeah,
yeah.
I am somewhat. Well, we are somewhat worried about the Siltanok piece. Not just because, you know, whatever it's possessed up there is probably pretty strong, but also the fact that these Dracolich items really do us no favor with dragons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair to you guys, you never really need to interact with dragons at all. It's not like it comes up in you day to day, is it?
No, but I have a feeling it's going to be of some importance when we go to the, you know, land of dragons.
True.
Yes.
Rua does actually chime in and says, "I'm going to be joining you for that one.
Appreciated.
Whenever you're ready for that, let me know. Although
Yeah.
I know you'll need a break after this."
We are taking a break, yes. Can you order
Well-
Kuragane to let us have a break?
I'm sure he'll give you one anyway.
I just want to cover the bases.
Take no chances and all that.
I mean, how do I describe it? What's it called? If it's in the Underdark, like Neela says, we'll be needing to send a search party to get a general idea where it is. So, you know, it's going to take some time anyway. For now, though, we need to concentrate on the piece that we are trying to get right now.
Agreed.
There's no point looking over the horizon when we can't even get over the hill.
Wait, what's that coming over the hill?
Is it a monster?
I see something running up that hill.
Nah, they're running up that road.
God damn it. And so that's the session. We'll just leave it on that because it's funny.
Yep.
Also, there's nothing more needs to be said without unnecessarily drawing out the session.
Yeah. Well, that is everything for today. So thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this session. It was a good one for the most part. It was a little rough with the beginning of that fight, but
Yeah, the beginning of the encounter was not fun. But the rest of it was pretty fun.
it was a little rough.
I promise you there will be no more enemies abound and Rust monster combinations.
That's very
can't
oddly
promise that-
specific, but okay.
Yeah, I want to use exact wording in that instance because I never said I'll never use enemies abound again. Or, you know,
I can't blame you for using enemies abound. It is a good spell. In fact,
I
I
was
think
It's a
going
very
to-
busted
I was
spell.
I was gonna have him drop enemies abound to use heat metal on Aldane on his armor,
yeah.
That would have fucked me
And-
up real good.
while at the same time it would be getting rusted.
Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah, that
letting
was-
I wasn't letting that happen. If he could counterspell me, I could counterspell him. I'm just glad he didn't take a couple of steps, you know, away. That would have been bad. But yeah, Athru has enemies abound.
Yeah, it's a good spell. It's one of them. It's perfect if you can.
Seamus
sneak
has
in.
enemies abound too.
It's great if you can sneak in and use it on like the BBEG before you even need to like fight him, because then he can just kill his min. I mean, TFS at the table did exactly that.
Yeah. Also, Dylan,
But that-
does Seamus have enemies abound? Because he's never used it.
I've tried before, but it's never worked.
He did try it a couple times, if I recall correctly.
First name skill, second name issue.
In fact, I'm not sure what spells Seamus has other than Eldritch Blast at this point.
Oh, actually, no, I don't have enemies abound. I don't have it selected.
It's
What I
you
have,
one
what
of
I
us has
have
it on-
is I have Healing Word, Hideous Laughter, Thunder Wave, Shatter, Silence, Heat Metal, Tiny Hut, Sending, Dispel Magic, Counterspell, Haste,
Still a lot of
Fabricate,
spells, dude.
Summon Construct, Dimension Door, and Polymorph.
I think you've used maybe 3 of those spells without being prompted.
About.
Hey, don't you have this this spell? Yeah. Are you gonna use that spell? No.
No, it's for collector. It's for a collector's purpose.
Again, the fact is, you got ridiculously more strategic and more varied in your spell choice when you were using it to attack us.
That was the part of the fun of it, though.
Bruh!
I'm also like,
I didn't
was
know you
like,
had heat
okay,
metal
no,
before this session.
I resolved before this session. I resolved with myself that I was gonna try harder to like pay attention and like be more strategic, and then I happened to get enemies abounded, and that's what happened. It just like happened to coincide.
Yeah, nice fucking timing on that, by the way.
I'm sorry. Better late than never.
Like
No.
when
By the way, Mill, have you ended the stream?
No, I haven't. We've been arguing about this on stream. So, thank you everybody for watching. In terms of future stuff, Tuesday should be more Arcade Spirits. Thursday will hopefully be Tales of Arise, if not Dragon Age Inquisition. Saturday will be the Spring 2023 Anime 3+ episode check-in. And next Sunday, hopefully we'll have more D&D. Are there any issues right now that we might have?
I will be going to Disneyland next Sunday, so
Oh wow.
I don't think I'll be able to.
Maybe Mickey Mouse can sub in.
It's me, Mario.
It's my friend's 24th birthday, so
Yeah, good
I'm
for
gonna
your
be
friend.
going.
24's not that important.
Yeah, 25 is more important, right?
Not especially. Honestly, you
Yeah.
get diminishing returns from your birthday.
Well, actually, in America, when you turn 25, you can rent vehicles.
I thought that was 26.
25.
25. 26 is when you're off of your parents' insurance.
Right, which is not fun.
No.
I mean, let's be real.
Not looking forward to that. That's like low key one of the reasons I'm joining the military is because I'm like, I need insurance.
Your health system sucks. So
Yes,
probably
it
not
does.
This is
D&D.
known.
Probably not D&D next week. So we'll figure something out. Probably Dragon Age Inquisition, to be brutally honest. But we'll see. Otherwise, again, thank you for watching. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and on Twitter at Storytime_net. While Twitter still exists, it's looking like it's going to get...
It is currently in the process of imploding, yes.
Well,
When isn't it?
Musk has actually broken laws now, so...
Like, laws in several different countries.
You know what?
Mm.
The Cult of the Tarrasque would pay for Twitter thing.
That doesn't surprise
That's
me.
fair.
Yeah.
Seeing the shitty...
Everyone from Black Rain would pay for Twitter Blue.
I'm not shocked.
Oryx would pay for Twitter Blue just so the algorithm can push his stupid takes further.
No, that makes sense. Rest assured, though, we
Holy
here
crap.
at the Storytime Network will never pay for Twitter Blue.
Why
No.
would we?
Because
Only
think
losers
I'm-
pay for Twitter Blue.
Good thing I'm a guest. No. Yes, I need to go. I need to pee and get a drink.
Yeah. Okay.
This is fun.
So, again, thank you everybody for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on Tuesday for more Arcade Spirits. Good night.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.